Well, hello there. This is Billy Bob Joe Brown Jr. coming back at you. After last week, anything could happen. Ain't that right, y'all?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, my name ain't Peter, obviously. But I snuck in here just to let y'all know we's gonna play some D&D tonight. Now, to start with, I just want you all to know something.
Anything. Doesn't matter what.
Like I said, I'm Billy Bob Joe Brown Jr. That's with 3 B's and a Y. Why? Because we downright love this here game. Now, if this is the first time y'all've watched us, never fear, there will be a recap in a minute. But first, I want to invite you all to follow us so you can all talk to us in chat. And guess what? You can earn them their Pantheon points just by watching us live. And spend them to help them their players down there. And there, and there, and there. Now, before we get to playing the Dungeons and the Dragons, no trademark infringement, I have the downright arm. Say what? Beta spoke. Did y'all hear that? I have the downright honor to introduce these here players. First off, we've got the ever-popular, squiggly-eyed, fishy-gishy Beta Ball! Hey! Ladies, he likes long swims on the beach and soaking in hot tubs. He is played by Belvedere, who, as far as I know, is not available. Next, we have the irresistible feathered wonder of the skies, the lady with the heavenly voice and a burning hatred for ASMR, Gem.
Jeez.
She is played by our lovely and artistic Justine, because she's Justine this game tonight.
No just about it.
Yeah. Just eating.
And now, the moment you ladies out there have all been waiting for. He's big. He's muscular. He's a little dense. Introducing for the 12th time, I give you Elikin, the Goliath, played by the incredible Raza. Then we have the man.
I'm not dense.
Yeah, he's pretty smart for
He's
a
thick-boned.
Yeah.
If you say so, big guy.
This is slander.
That is slander.
Then we have the man, the myth, the legend, who loses items pretty much all the time. He wields a long sword like my granny held a wooden spoon, presenting the vigilant Darren, played by the man I rarely understand, Jose!
Write in the comments.
That means your
if
granny held a very mean spoon.
Yeah, write in the comments if that was a diss or a compliment, because I
think
really
it
want to
was
know
a compliment.
which one it
I
was.
think.
Yeah!
My knuckles say
Now,
compliment.
as I said, I'm Billy Bob Joe Brown Jr., and no, I'm not the Dungeon Master tonight. Oh no, that honor belongs to the mediocre DM, the man with a sultry voice, according to one viewer out there, and a man who has the weakest bladder on Twitch, Peter Dutcher! Hey!
If we get 5 subs tonight, you should have to do a one-shot with that character as a DM. New goal.
Life goals. Unlocked.
How do I turn off this thing? Peter, are you there? I'm here. Sorry about that, folks. Billy Bob is a bit crazy. Too crazy for me. So, anyways, y'all see anything different about me?
Need a haircut?
You're in a forest?
Do you have a shirt with fishes on it?
My hair is blonde. Of course, it's gelled up, so it's hard to tell. But
I was gonna say, it looks... Okay.
anyways,
Mine too, guys. It's blonde. Look at
Mine
these
too.
locks.
oh, I'm blinded by the light.
Radiant damage.
You need
Wow.
to dust up your forehead a little bit.
That's funny, Beatable, because in
Yeah.
your picture behind, your hair looks quite brown.
Yeah.
Peter,
Suspicious. Yes.
are you sure you're not muted?
I heard him fun.
I had better not be muted after all of that.
No, you're not.
Jose just had his fingers crossed.
Ooh. I was about to faint right then.
Oh, oh my gosh.
Good one, Darren. Okay, so welcome to D&D Play 20. As the freak with the cowboy hat said, we are a live D&D streaming, game streaming channel. I'm just gonna jump right into the recap. Is that okay with y'all?
Absolutely.
Go ahead.
Absolutely.
So,
Okay, so last session, after, what's your name, big guy? Illican.
really?
Episode 12. All right.
Illican, after Illican had started to transform into some kind of creature, Tallulah chased after him. Turns out he was transforming into a Goliath werebear. Upon seeing her and smelling her, Illican returned to his normal form. A body Illican had rushed in his werebear form turned out to be an already dead dwarf, frozen by the extreme cold. Yeah. Tallulah tackled Illican by the knees, and his face fell face first into the crotch of the dead dwarf. She then proceeded to jump his case. Illican didn't know exactly what happened. He knew he had encountered a creature in the past, but the transformation was new. He had felt changes within himself, but had hoped they were not serious. Upon searching the dead dwarf, Tallulah found a note, a delivery slip for a wagon load of ale, and she took the dwarf's boots, of course, because who wouldn't take a dead dwarf's boots? I mean, this is D&D after all. Meanwhile, back at the inn, two winged strangers had entered and gone to Scram to have a whispered conversation. Jem recognized them as the Asimar twins, Echo and Shiloh, the same brothers who had conspired to shut down her family's tavern, the Firefly. Though she knew they could only be up to something bad, Jem was more immediately concerned about Illican and Tallulah. So, accompanied by Theron, she set out to follow their trail. The two of them were easy enough to follow, since they had left a trail of gold coins that had fallen through holes in their coin purses. After everyone had gathered again, the group returned to the tavern. Echo and Shiloh were soon gone, but Jem asked Scram about the two men. They were buying up Scram's debts and trying to force him to sell the tavern. They had done something similar to her family. Jem told everyone the story of how the twins bullied and manipulated to get what they wanted. Tallulah showed the note she had found on the dead dwarf. It was the delivery invoice that Scram was missing, that of the ale and wine shipment that Scram was missing. Could the twins have hired the goblins to hijack the wagon? Tallulah gave her badge to the sheriff and went outside, not explaining herself as she did so. She looked around for markings that indicated the Thieves' Guild. Unfortunately, all she located was a pile of stones stacked like a pyramid. Jem set a feather on the bar and made a hammock for Beta by bracing the feather between two glasses. Then she stood on the bar, stressed her concerns about Echo and Shiloh, and wanted to make a plan. Tallulah, meanwhile, had come back in and wanted to know if there was a shady part of town. The sheriff told her not really. There wasn't a lot of crime outside of a serial killer and, of course, the twins and a red witch that passed through. And,
No crime, just a serial killer.
Yeah. The sheriff told her that the area around Kelvin's Comfort might be a good place to search for the shady people. Finally, the group went to bed. Gathering in Tallulah's room, the group spoke about what had transpired that day. Jem wanted to know why everyone wanted to come to Icewind Dale. She rightfully felt that there were a lot of things on their plates. They needed to focus on a plan. The priority should be the serial killer, of course, for that was the biggest threat. She wanted to take the time to make her revenge on Echo and Shiloh epic. So after a bunch of wine, Jem kind of passed out on Tallulah's bed. As she did so, Beta started blowing bubbles in a glass of water. Tallulah made a map, a sort of a diagram of what needed to get done. And then she set to working on some locks, and then eventually everyone fell asleep. As they slept, though, each party member had a dream. Beta dreamed of a dark, deep pool and an exoskeleton of an almost metallic substance. He woke and flopped himself out of his watery glass and hid in Jem's feathers. Jem, meanwhile, dreamed of winged beings stealing away everything her family owned. Yara dreamed of having a voice that wasn't deep and spooky. Illikin, of course, dreamed of eating dwarves. Tallulah dreamed of a ring that was pulled out of a big fish's throat, and the ring had a family crest on it. And therein, he simply dreamed that items kept disappearing from his pack. Morning arrived. Illikin did his push-ups. Tallulah worked on a lock while sitting on his back. After distributing their loot, the party went out to the barroom, only to discover that Scram was missing. The party went out searching and eventually found him. The tavern owner, Scram, behind the tavern. He was dead, apparently dropped from the sky. Murdered.
Rest in peace, Graham.
Francis! Jem was sure Echo and Shiloh were behind it. A motive? Since they had bought up Scram's debts, they probably had the right to claim the tavern upon his death. Tallulah suggested they ruin the twins' plan by forging a will, giving the North Look Inn and Tavern to Jem, along with Scram's debts on the tavern. Excuse me. The sheriff asked them to add the case to their investigations, and that is where we left off. And at the moment, you are all gathered at a table inside the inn. Tallulah at the table is working on another lock. Meanwhile, Yara coughs and looks a bit ill. What would y'all like to do? Hello? Oh, I'm
Hello?
muted! No, I'm
No,
kidding.
you're not.
No, you're not this time. It was my computer.
Okay, so Illiken,
Mm.
what would you like to do?
Pelican is trying to see.
There are blueberry pies on the table. Probably
No,
won't be
he's not.
there long if Beta has anything to say about it.
He's not hungry. He's still contemplating what happened with his transformation. And he's trying to see if it's something he could maybe master if he needs it in the fights to come. So deep thought, he grabs a bottle of wine he bought from Scram and just starts downing it.
A bowl of wine? Like cereal?
Bottle. A bottle.
I'm sorry, but there's no wine left in the inn.
No, he bought one. The day
Oh
before.
yeah, last night.
Yeah.
So
Jeez,
he's-
you're making
He's
Jen
having
out
that
to
for
be a
breakfast.
lush right here, dude.
Yeah. Well, there was no ale, so he has to make the. Yeah. But Illiken is just on standby at the moment. He is needed to kick some ass. Chase some ass.
I think Jem comes out, and are those two like tavern girls there?
Yes.
She like walks up to them and she goes, "How are you doing?"
Well, to be honest, we're a little bit shocked.
Do you need a hug?
Oh yes, please, please.
Her one feathered wing goes around one of them, the other around the other, and she goes, "I know that this is hard, but you can do it. Also, I know you're working so hard, you're grieving. I can make my own breakfast. Can you just tell me where to find the ingredients?"
Oh. Yes, of course. I mean, you're the new owner. Well,
I forgot about that.
the kitchen is
one
right
sec.
behind, through that door behind the bar, and everything is in there except, of course, alcohol.
Is there
Don't wanna-
any,
I don't want to interrupt, but Jem and I have switched places in the Twitch. I'm Jem.
I'm Illiken now.
I am Jem. I am the owner of this tavern.
Ooh. Parlez-vous français, monsieur?
Parlez-vous français? Oui, oui.
Yeah, she like kind of like remembers everything that happened last night and is just like, "Ugh, this is correct. I will see myself. Is there anyone else who works here who is not there last night?"
I'm sorry, what was that question?
This is like blink, 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 blink.
I was responding to Doc in the chat. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. She said, she just said, I don't remember. She asked if anyone else there, if anyone else had been there last night to, hi Nick! Sorry, Nick's on. He's in the Dragonlance campaign, which is coming soon. Yeah, she asked if anyone could, or was there anyone else working the night before?
Oh,
Alright, I went on a 6-mile hike today, I'm dying.
well, Scram was here.
Well, yeah, okay. Yes, I
and
mean, was there
Bethany
anyone
here
else?
was working.
Was there anyone who was not working that currently works? So I can give you some time off and pull them in.
We're all usually Scram fills in when. I
Got
mean,
it.
both. We usually work in the kitchen unless we're really busy.
Is Beta still in my hair? Or my fur? I mean, my feathers.
Probably on the table, unless you specifically took them with you.
Okay, then never mind. So I'll just be like, alright, well, just take it easy, self-care, light a candle, fluffy socks, you know. Just do the things you need to do to heal. And I'm going to go prepare sausages. Hey! And she like looks at our group. What sausages? Alright, how about fish? Vegetables, what do you want? I'm cooking. Or trying
What
to.
lake is your fish from?
Yeah. Cook beta balls for ends.
Alright, I'll have some of that. And I'll still eat one of these pies and grab the pie before Beta starts eating them. Or wolfing them down.
Okay.
Yes, I'll have some too.
She just flips her feathers and then goes in the kitchen. Bye, y'all.
Bye, peace.
Apparently she cooks.
You hear pans drop on the floor and a bird swearing.
You hear what drop on the floor?
And
Pans, not pants.
That's what I heard, and I was like, what is she doing in the kitchen, Peter? Oh my gosh.
that explains the look she gave me.
We're only 20 minutes in. Okay. I go and I prep two
And no drinks
beautiful...
even. That's
I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. We're like barely even like 10 minutes. I go and I prep two beautiful salmon that were not caught in any pond, lake, river, ocean, body of water near Beta. And I prep some fennel and some dill with light mustard sauce. And I will roll performance for that cooking. It's horrible. That was a 6.
Do you have
Oh wait,
the-
I have add additions.
Yeah, do you have cooking as a skill?
No, I don't. Well, I try to cook, and I bring it out, and I serve it hot. It's
Go
hot
ahead and
food.
add the cooking skill tool because your family comes from a tavern.
Oh, that's true. Thank you. I will add that. Cool. Well, in that case, it's a 16.
Okay.
So I bring it out, and I serve it, and I go, when it snows outside, you eat the hot food. And I start buttering my salmon with some mustard sauce.
So you always eat hot food in Icewind Dale.
Yeah. She's learning. This is her first time here.
As she sets the plates on the table, the aroma is so intense and salivating that every one of you is like, oh my god. Beta wants to become a carnivore, a cannibal.
He said he eats fish. In like one of the
fish.
Oh,
of the
he's
first,
already
like,
a
Pecking order.
one of the first 4 or 5 episodes, I think.
Yep.
Jeez, Peter, don't you take notes on
He's
every
here
little
to
thing we
eat
say?
the
I
Arctic
never take
salmon.
notes.
Nope.
Yeah. I'm just teasing.
I write too slow. I watch the episode and I write down notes for the recap. That's as far as I get. And even that's kind of poorly done. I
No,
need a
it's
good
not.
note taker. A note taker app, automated. Okay, so on the agenda today, you all went to bed planning your actions. What would Tallulah like to do?
She's not here, unfortunately.
Yeah. From the looks of Tallulah, she seems to be planning to spend the rest of the day upgrading the locks to the place.
Oh, right,
So
that was it.
If those ASMR boys turn up, they can't just walk into the front door.
So she's gonna stick around here?
As she looks at everyone and tells them that she's going to be working in her room.
Okay.
Let us know if you need anything.
I will. And she smiles at her. Let me know if they turn up. And she goes into her room.
Yara coughs suddenly, and as you all look at her, her eyes are a little tired looking. She looks like she's got a little bit of a cold sweat going on. She's really not feeling well. And
But when she coughs, does it sound like this?
Silent move.
no, it's a deep voice cough.
10 out of
Only in
10.
your head.
I'm sorry. I'm not feeling very well. I think I should go back to bed.
Jinxie.
And then she looks at the pie and
Gross.
I've really got to go. And she goes to the back to her room, whichever room that was. I don't remember because everybody slept in Tallulah's room last night.
I would imagine they'd stay together anyway.
Well, that was the most secure room at that time, so with a good lock.
Okay, so VF, Tallulah. Oh, that's right. Our birdie person is in the kitchen.
No, she came back out with food already.
Yeah, we're all stuffing our faces now.
Oh. Well, she's in the kitchen cleaning up then, because she's still in the kitchen.
Meadow will go with her this time, and Preston did say everything. Dumb. Dumb. Cleanest water around.
Venerable, you are the person that I need in my family's estate kitchen. You did a tremendous job with that cleaning.
Are you back in the kitchen, Jim?
She's on it.
Yes. Gemma's back in the kitchen.
I assume she is.
Shit.
Tiny Beta
okay.
looks at there and... Not a slave. One eye just kind of stares at him.
So, Theron is stuffing his face and turns to Illican. Do you have any idea on how we can take care of these two individuals that
Simple.
killed
They're gonna come to claim their being. I stand by the door. There's a step by step plan. I stand by the door. They walk in. I conk their heads together. Game over.
Thanks.
Well, but before we bash their heads in, we need to force them to confess their crimes, my friend. We need to bring them into justice. Then
Okay,
we can carry our justice.
Non-lethal bashing. Gotcha.
So how about we start by preparing ourselves to be in a guarding mode? Would be the
Right.
new security for this place.
Say no more.
This is taken care of.
Finishes sculling the wine, slams it down, and he goes towards the door. And stands there.
Meanwhile, in a not so distant town, another person is found stabbed by an ice knife. And no one knows who the killer is.
Say that again. Stabbed by what?
An ice knife. Did you hear that, Jen?
No, sorry. I had to go turn off my heater because it's burning up in here.
Oh, I don't blame you. I got my windows open.
Tell me what happened.
In another town, not so far away, another victim was stabbed with an ice knife. Dun, dun, dun.
But the town was still in like the 10 towns, like Icewind Dale.
Yes,
Ugh. Who said this?
I said it. Because
But-
people seem to have forgotten about the
means
serial
nothing.
killer.
No, I know, but like,
Nothing in game, and we're more worried about the angels, so...
oh, okay. Okay.
Jem, are you in the kitchen right now?
No, I'm by Theron and Beta.
Okay.
Where's Raza?
Well,
Oh, he's in the door.
Illican went on guard duty because
Oh,
Theron
okay.
said, "What's the plan?" And Illican has a very simple plan of just bashing their heads together.
Well, I remember we had made the plan to go ask a bunch of questions in town to find out about the
Serial killer.
serial killer. But Blippity died. Peter. So I don't know who we're gonna have stay.
Took
I
over
guess
the hotel.
Blippity die.
Right. You
You
killed
killed him.
Blippity last session.
Every session.
I recall saying that. I just don't remember how I killed him.
You can't kill
He
Blippity.
You
went
forced
on
him
the air
to
coke,
fall
or
off.
he went on. Yeah, he went in the acid
Oh, that's
bar,
right.
Flew up and fell down.
Yeah.
And Belvedere went like this. And it was
That's actually
amazing.
He's actually right. Yeah, he actually did do
That is a perfect impression, my friend.
Thank you.
So, one of the girls behind the bar comes up to Jem and says, "Excuse me, I'm Bethany.
Hello, Bethany. I am Jem.
Hi. We just hugged.
I know, but you are giving me your name, and I thought it was polite to give it back to
Oh
you.
yes, of course, of course. I was just wondering. Scram had talked about maybe remodeling the inn so that
I
it
love that.
could attract more people. Are
Beautiful.
we still doing that?
Possibly. Since I just took over, and there was literally a death last night, I haven't had a lot of thoughts about it. But I like where your head's at. How much are you getting the wages a day?
Oh, I'm so glad you brought that up. I was just also wondering, well, to be honest, she wanted me to ask if we were getting a pay increase.
Well, how much do you make a day?
We make 3 gold a day.
Oh, now you make 5 gold a day.
She faints. No.
It's Wigby.
Oh,
I'm just kidding. Sorry.
3 gold? 3 gold?
No, 5. You're getting
Oh,
5.
I mean 5? 5?
Yes. Above the table,
Yes.
how much income, like on an average per month, does this inn make? And I'm asking, sorry, like net. So like,
Currently, about 250 gold. It could
And that's-
definitely make a lot more.
and that's after expenses and paying people is taken out.
No.
So after, like, what's the profit?
The profit is maybe 60 gold.
And I just increased their wages 2 gold per day. Cool.
I was just gonna tell you that.
But I
Sick.
mean, Jem is an expert when it comes to running an inn and a
Yeah.
tavern.
I
and
love
One of
it.
them will have to be a manager.
Or I could hire from the outside and piss everyone off.
Pay
Okay.
to bring them.
No longer above the table. I'm back in it. So yeah, she goes, yes, now you make 5 gold a day. Just remember, if you need time off, that's okay. Just don't abuse it. Just communicate through spell work. Do you do spells?
Spells?
That's a no. I will send you instructions via the writing. But I'm glad that we will be taking this adventure together. And if you need anything, you just come and call me and talk to me.
Yes, miss. And she turns and... Ooh,
You
what?
just call me Jem.
Oh, that's awfully informal.
That's because this is a makeover. This is going to be very informal.
Scram made us call him Lord and Master of all of creation.
Are you sure that Scram's real name was not Peter? Got him!
It might
broke
have
the
been.
Yeah, no, she just says, Scram had a good heart, but sometimes you have to pull in some new ideas.
New ideas is fantastic. We're gonna go clean the kitchen. Give it a real good cleaning for you.
I love that. You good luck. I love it for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
And then
Thank you.
she turns around and looks at Theron and Beta Ball and mouths with her beak, I don't know what I'm doing.
If we're renovating, Jem, we could do an underwater bar in the basement.
That would really attract some interesting folk. I have met a few male folk who were the most amazing bards, the bubble performances.
So, Gem,
Darling?
do you think that celebrating an opening kind of situation for the inn could it lure the killers out?
This
So
is
we
a
can ambush
phenomenal.
them?
Yes, that's a phenomenal idea. But I don't want to be disrespectful of Scram dying, so maybe we draw it out a little bit. I don't know.
You can celebrate his life. Not all celebrations have to be gloom.
I like how you think. You are a secret knight in shining armor, aren't you?
You hide.
Did he blush? Did I make Theron blush?
Theron chuckled and did blush.
Ooh, Bard making it Bard happen. Woo! 20 sides, Jess. What's up, Jess? Sorry.
Sorry, I forgot that I have that right now. My camera is off, so I couldn't make different expressions.
That's okay. Yeah, she like laughs and then she's just like, all right, I think that this is the plan. Theron, with your approval, because it sounds like you have the main idea. We do a funeral celebration of life and redecorate the bar. Oh wait, or do we do the celebration first and then redecorate? Because I don't have too much money.
Probably that might be a better idea.
Also, keep in mind that the bar has debts.
But didn't those Asimar buy the debts?
Yes. Which
So-
means
So I beat the DM.
So it means we won D&D. Yes.
I'm just kidding, Peter.
They,
I'm sorry.
they have the debts, we have the bar.
Yeah, so like it's not, the debts aren't tied to me.
they're tied to the bar.
Not anymore.
Yeah, those guys bought them. They're tied to those guys.
No, they
we
bought.
got like a 26 on our forging skill.
Because they
What's
never,
that?
they hadn't bought the bar yet. They had bought the debts with the intention of using it.
Of using
To
it
claim the
legally.
bar.
Capital.
but
But
the,
Well, they
I,
have to lean.
Scrab no longer owns the bar.
yeah, but I have the bar and they don't have the debts. Or they have the debts.
It's
They-
okay. They
they-
can take the deputies to court.
they
if
bought
want.
out the debts so that they could force Scram to sell, but then
They
Scram
didn't know he had
died.
already sold.
And they
which
murdered
means
him.
they get the bar
Good catch.
because they have a lien on the bar.
But they don't because we have a new contract on the bar.
Because I'm the beneficiary of the bar.
Right, you're the
a new
beneficiary, and beneficiaries also inherit the debts. They bought.
True.
That's why we should have just went with the deed and not a.
Of payable upon death.
Yep.
Okay, so I like how we got real business mode right there. That
Really
really enjoyable.
Yeah,
Gonna take my
I should've
fantasy
said-
brain and my real life brain. And
It's okay, viewers. You can trust us to not be able to competently steal your stuff.
Send your fantasy debt problems over to us, and we will. That should be your new sponsorship thing, dude. Okay, I understand now. But
Our
Jem
fancy
doesn't.
legal team.
Does Jem know this, like above the table?
Yeah, because it was discussed last session.
Okay, so how much debt do I have?
You don't know.
I thought he had said 2,000 gold, but I wasn't sure. Or is it
Out
way
of
less than
character, it is 470 gold.
I think they had offered 2,000 for the bar.
that? Oh, that's what it was. Okay, but Jem doesn't know the amount of the debt.
Right.
Do I know who the? Okay, I'll go to. Okay, sorry, back in game. So I go up to one of the girls and I go, I have a question for you.
Oh yes, what can we do for you? She stops with a broom.
Let's see. Do you know who the debts were with? Who the individual was who owns them? Did Scram ever talk about this?
Oh well, there was someone from Kelvin's Comfort that he had borrowed some money from, and then there were a couple of businesses. But as I understand it, those two winged strangers bought up those debts, and now he had to pay him to those strangers.
I understand.
And I think I have something written down. Well, let me just check. And she roots around under the bar on the shelf, and finally pulls out a couple of slips. And here's a stack of a few pages that have his total debts written down. Let's see.
Lovely.
Let's see. Big Jim had lent him 150 gold pieces.
I should be writing this down. Big Jim, 150. Got it.
Sorry, I had lent this to Scram.
On behalf of the tavern, yes. Nice try.
Damn, that was almost so good. Beta ball looking out.
And then there was let's see here. There was this the man who runs the I'm not really sure, but I think he borrowed some money from, it says here he borrowed another 150 from Larnitis. And please write that name down because I will not remember it.
I did.
And he is a local business owner. He owns one of the shops in town. And then the rest of it was lent to him through the bank or something. I don't know.
Lots.
Here's the papers. You read them. I have trouble reading his writing.
Oh, that's okay. Everyone has their strengths, and yours is obviously your communication skills.
Why, thank you.
I appreciate. And then I go back to the guys and I go, apparently I owe a lot of money to a bunch of assholes.
Well, Jim, in my town, you would still have some time to gather the money before paying the debt in an instance like this. So
We should maybe... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
We just need to remove the people who are owed money, meaning if the Asimar bought the debt, we just need to remove them. So
Thought you were honorable.
Well,
Above the table, Pete, oath of vengeance. Haven't you caught right
Yeah,
now that
oath of
he is on a
vengeance.
path of justice and vengeance?
You don't like the cold gem. You could sell them the bar and then get the money that you were owed from the other one.
but I don't want them to win.
Also, you don't really have evidence against them yet.
I mean, I have my entire ripped apart soul.
She is the
We
evidence.
know
But that's
that
what we're-
he
that's
was
what we're
thrown from
working
the
on.
sky.
Yeah. Okay.
So we're
That
working
could
on
be a
Pete.
coincidence. The sheriff said you need to get evidence against them first.
We are the deputies. We make the evidence.
Elikin, as you stand in the dark hallway where the doors to the outside are, your mouth becomes very parched. And you start daydreaming about having a glass of ale, a tankard of ale. And that makes you think back to the times when you actually had ale. And you remember yourself guzzling with the ale pouring down your chin from a tankard of ale. And you're just kind of lost in that fantasy, that memory.
Pelican's on my level. Where is Ilican?
By the door. Making sure they don't come in.
He's guarding the entrance so that we can prepare to ambush the Asimar. So Jen, we just need them to train themselves. The best way, they're gonna come claiming the debt owed the moment that there is some amount of profit coming in. So this celebration should be an opportunity to get the trap set up on it.
That is. I think that I should make you the chief security officer of the bar, Farron.
Say that again?
She says that she's gonna make you the chief security officer of the bar.
Very well. You can
CSO.
keep your identity secured,
That is smart. What do you think,
and they will
Sveta?
have to deal with the security.
Indeed. Beta. Little fish head just says no.
No idea what we're doing. Ada doesn't know these things.
That's true.
No pressure, Jen, but I think you're the de facto hero, leader
Yeah.
of the day.
Alright, let's do one thing at a time. Perhaps we plan this celebration.
Above the table, would y'all like to review all the well, that was pleasant.
Did your dryers break?
Yes, it did, and it'll probably do it again because someone turned on the buzzer.
That's okay.
But
We know that there's a giant shipment of alcohol from the dwarves that never came that was already paid for. We know that the ASMR will probably be back at some point to claim the bar.
okay, so
And we
I'll
were
go
looking
over it.
at spending some money.
You had some dwarves on the first night willing to pay good money to anyone who can find the lost wagon of ale and wine.
Which we did.
Well, you found the slip. You haven't found the wagon yet.
Oh, okay.
By the way, as DM, I'm telling you, if you complete one of these first three, you level. Okay?
Jem's like, I think that a bar without the alcohol is just disastrous. Let's go find the wagon. Who's with me?
I think that's a tremendous idea, and I think Illigan would probably like that. So he calls to Illigan, "Hey Illigan, come on over."
Ada just climbs up and sits on your gem.
The other
He walks over from the entrance.
the other quests were the serial killer and finding one of those creatures for Danica Greysteel.
Yeah, this is the easier one in my opinion. But Peter did message us that he's so evil today. So we'll see what happens.
Today.
I posted that in public chat.
Oh, sorry. Whoops.
It's fine. I am evil.
So
I just got inspired today is all.
Illican, do you come inside?
Yeah, he walked in. This is the entrance hall. What's wrong?
how do you feel about finding some ale?
I mean, I always want ale, but what about the door? He looks towards he's got a guard.
We can, well, I will leave that answer to Jeff.
As your new security head.
Are there yeah. Are there any patrons in the bar, Peter?
No, I don't think so. We closed it, right?
Sorry, the buzzer scared the poopy out of me.
You're okay.
No, there are no patrons in the bar at this hour. It's morning, and the inn is empty, other than your group and the 2 workers.
Okay. I go up to one of the workers. I just got stuck in the chimney. Okay. I go up to one of the workers and I say, "It was Bethany, right?"
Oh, yes. Bethany and... What did I say the other name was?
I don't know. We can go with like Jessica.
Jessica, yes.
Sounds like a Bethany sister. Yeah, she's like, "Thank you." She goes up and she's just like, "Bethany, Jessica, I have your first assignment/work task. I want you to lock all the doors, close all the windows, and focus on cleaning the place spotless. But with proper breaks. Maybe like a 15 every 4 hours or so. You could take like an hour if you need to, for like 8 hours. But I want you to clean the place. Do not let..." And she gets very serious, her beak almost snapping, her wings poofing up. "Do not let anyone but these folks," she points to her friends, Theron with his sword, Illikin with his giant muscles, and then tiny Beta on her head. And she goes, "You don't let anyone but us in and the 2 girls in the room, even no matter what they tell you. Do you understand?"
Oh, so we're closing down for the day?
"Yes.
Oh, okay.
Just and we will write grand celebration coming soon so people know that we're not permanently closed."
Okay, just one thing. How do you spell celebration?
"I will do the writing, you do the cleaning."
Oh, okay.
And
I
then,
will bolt the door.
"Do you have a blank piece of paper and a quill?"
She flips over the note of debts. Actually, you have those. So she reaches under the bar and pulls out a note that's a shopping list and flips it over and says, "This side's blank. And here's his quill pen." Had to think for a second.
"Thank you." And she writes in like perfect bardic scrawl. She says, "Grand celebration coming soon. Get your steins ready." And then she like puts it on the door and she goes, "This will be our celebration for all." And then she goes back to the guys and is like, "I think that I handled it."
Yes.
I believe you did.
Yes. Can I say ma'am? Please, I'm so used to it.
"No, I am Jem."
Okay, yes, Jem.
How about you say sir to your new security officer, chief security officer? She looks at Theron.
He's in charge of security?
"Yes, he will make sure you are protected."
Oh, but you are all going out, so he won't be here.
"Well, he was the one who told me what to tell you about the windows and doors."
Oh, and there's always the girl working on the locks. Is she tough? Because she could protect us too.
"Oh, she has the sharpest daggers in 10 towns."
Oh, yes. In fact, I'm gonna go tell Tallulah to prioritize the front door and just walk by.
"He just wants to kiss his girlfriend. Don't let him fool you."
I heard that.
"Bye, Illikin." Just kidding.
Bye, Jam.
Okay, so I'm not sure where to go from here.
All right, let's is Illikin come back?
Yeah, so Illikin, a few minutes later, comes back, and Tallulah would be following, and she would nod towards the door. She goes, "It's fine. I'll prioritize that door first. You guys go get the ale."
His hair is all mussed up.
Oh my god.
It's because Illikin shook her awake.
Peter.
I'm gonna get yelled at by somebody.
You're gonna get yelled at. Yeah. You should cease and desist or comment.
Yeah, dude. Let's go. And Jem opens the door, and she looks up. Her eyes go cross-eyed to the top of her head. Beta, are you cold?
Are you cold? And he just prestidigitate to heat up her jacket.
Thank you, but I was checking on you because you don't have any clothes.
Naked beta time.
Tiny naked beta on my head.
I'm fine. I got feathers.
And she, and then just walks out.
Be safe, Tallulah. And he gives her like a hug and then follows everyone else.
Lorraine gets his cloak on and coat and walks with the group.
How blizzardy is it?
And he keeps one eye in the sky.
How blizzardy?
Yeah, like what's the level of snow 1 through 10?
It's just light flurries this morning. With a chance of meatballs.
That sounds really nice.
And it keeps
Yeah,
one
it
eye in the
does.
sky
Now I
and
want
a gaping
spaghetti
mouth
and
open.
meatballs.
And a gaping mouth. Well, I don't want to lead the group. Elikim, would you mind?
He goes, say no more. Flexes his muscles and like, onwards. He doesn't know where he's going. He just walks.
She follows him with complete confidence.
And actually, he goes, we're looking for ale, you say? Okay.
Yes, I think that it might be covered with a bit of snow, so maybe kick around on the floor.
Okay. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do like a sniff check to like see if he can get away from the bar because it's probably reeks of alcohol. He's gonna try and like walk a fair distance to see if he can get like a scent.
Roll for smelling ale.
Roll for smelling ale. Perception. Disadvantage.
What? He
No,
literally likes alcohol. He was dreaming about it.
It's a
But
straight
he's
roll.
near the inn, right?
No, I walked away from the inn, Peter.
Okay, fine.
He's got big
And
strides. We're like halfway across town.
Subscribers, if you like seeing us bully RGM, subscribe for more of this content.
That is with advantage.
By the way, which ones of y'all do not have dark vision?
Oh wait, I have the goggles now, so I actually do. Ooh, goggles.
That was nat 20 and a nat 1.
Damn. You did that last session too. That's crazy.
Crazy!
Yeah.
I'm crazy.
Sniff check. Does he catch the scent of alcohol that's not
Well, you got
the
it
bar?
that one. So your nose falls off. No.
My nose falls off. Sorry, everyone, I can't help you anymore. My nose fell off.
Symptoms of being a werepolar bear.
Mm.
That's fun to say.
As yourself, you can't seem to smell any ale on the in the area.
Okay. He turns to Jen and goes, maybe we should do what Tallulah does and ask people if they've seen any
Yeah,
dwarves running around.
Aren't we like in the middle of... No, we're in a town, right?
Right
Yeah,
down
you're
there.
in Bryn Shander.
I'm going to take my big old wings and like layers of snow around and see if I can see like any wagon tracks or footprints.
Outside the town?
Oh wait, no, sorry. I want to go in the direction that we found the note first and the frozen dwarf.
Okay, I did not explain this last week because it didn't occur to me.
That's okay.
But Illikin had run outside the gates, I guess, because that's where the dwarf would have been found.
Alright, so yeah.
Okay.
That was a
Looking at it in
DM
that
slip up. Mediocre DM.
That's okay. 1 disadvantage to you. I'm just kidding.
Okay, I'll take it.
I'm totally messing with you. Oh, also in the comments, Jem got another reroll point. So thanks, Raza. So I will look at Illiken and say, do you remember where you went when you were like?
She looks at her and goes, okay. I mean, that's what I was. That's where I'm going right now. Like,
Oh, okay.
he would
That's
have been tracing his steps.
we should be starting where the frozen dwarf was.
So yeah, we're heading towards Popsicle Dwarf.
Yeah. So Peter, take us there.
Hey, Peter.
And Peter sees some chat to the answer that you asked earlier.
Do what?
The answer to the question you did a moment ago.
Oh yeah. Only Illiken's lacking dark vision.
Oh, dark vision? Yes.
Okay.
That is the fine. He doesn't need to see, he can smell.
Well, if anybody out there would like Illiken to have dark vision, permanent dark vision, a donation of $25 will purchase that for him. So,
Now I buy it.
as I assume you're...
Sorry.
Yeah, if you want to donate, go ahead. It kind
Can I
of
buy
goes
it?
back in your pocket, so part of it. So, anyways,
No secrets to Twitch.
no secrets through Twitch. No, that doesn't happen. So, anyways, Jem, you are flying up into the air and circling the city looking for tracks. Is that what you said?
Correct, Amunda.
Alrighty. And as you circle the city...
Well, no. Sorry. Illiken just said he led us to the old frozen
Yeah.
dwarf.
Pick up the trail from there. That's where he was gonna. That's where.
So sorry. We all went as a group fast travel. We went to where the frozen dwarf is, unless you have something to interrupt us. And then she's using her wings to try to find a trail.
Okay, let me think where this would be.
He was sitting on a rock.
He would have gone out the north gate because that's the closest gate. So, Illiken, you lead them north and through the gate into the snow. And you travel, I don't know, maybe a quarter of a mile. The snow flurries are coming down, but very lightly. And you come to a lump of snow, and you can tell this is the dwarf covered in the snow with no boots on. Jem, as you see the body of this dwarf, you see that someone has stolen his boots, and he is frozen stiff with one hand kind of lifted up toward his cheek, but not quite reaching it, and there's a scratch on his cheek. And it's as though he was flash frozen as he was reaching for the scratch. And he's laying on his side, but as though he was sitting on a nearby rock. He's frozen in a sitting position, but laying on his side.
I think too fast, so if I ever interrupt someone, which I know I've done to you like 100 times there, and I'm so sorry, just be like, Justine, shh, and I will. So
Justine. Just kidding.
I look at the group with my cross eyes at Beta too, and I say, well, I think that this is where we start. Illiken, did you hurt anyone while you were?
He looks down at the frozen dwarf and goes, "No, we're not counting popsicles, are we? No."
But is those your scratch marks?
Hmm?
The scratches on his face. Are those your scratch marks?
He's confused.
The
You-
dwarf was
she walks
already
up-
scratched on the face.
She walks up, she takes her wings and points at the scratches on the face. Did you do this?
Oh, that! Oh, you were talking about his face? I'm not scratched. I don't get damaged.
This
Ah,
one,
yeah,
right
I
here
did-
on
I-
the dead body. Did
this
you
dwarf, yes,
physically
this
do
one.
this?
Yes, I did do that, yes.
No, you didn't.
Hey, if he thinks he did,
I
then
jumped.
he thinks-
Okay.
He jumped the dwarf, so he
did.
He
Okay.
did. So he thought he
Can
did.
I just say, he protested too much when
Don't-
Billy Bob
don't
Joe Brown Jr.
protest.
called him dense.
Don't protest too much. Okay, so she's like, so now she takes her wings. I should elaborate. She's not flying. She's taking her wings and using them to create wind and air resistance so that the first and second layers of snow kind of like blow away so she can see
Okay.
if there's like frozen footprints or frozen track marks anywhere. What would you like me to roll?
I
Or
would
do you
like-
not want me to roll?
A roll an ability check.
Performance.
Straight up ability.
I don't know what that means. Sorry.
Dexterity. Sorry, I was thinking of a different game.
No, you're okay. I was like, I don't know what ability.
I've been
I
working
have.
on another game system, and the ability
No, that's
thing
okay. That's
confused
cool.
me.
I love that. We should talk about it sometime because I want to learn more game systems. Okay. So do I add like proficiency or anything? Oh, you said dexterity. Sorry. Okay.
Dexterity.
I suck at dexterity. That's a 14.
How can a bird suck at dexterity?
You're looking at her.
It works, and you don't pull a wing.
Yay. Ooh, that would be so painful. Okay.
That's really what I wanted to happen, but you rolled too well.
Thanks, dude.
Ooh,
What do
I've
I
got a pulled wing!
What? Billy Bob's back. What do I see?
You see the dwarf sitting there. His clothes, he's wearing heavy clothes, but they are,
No, I'm asking what my dexterity, like snow moving, makes me see.
yeah, he's, as the snow blows off his body, that's where you were blowing it off the dwarf, right?
No, I was trying to see if there was tracks or frozen
Oh, I
footprints.
thought you were blowing the snow off the dwarf. Okay.
Sorry, no. So, like, if here's, like, a foot of snow, I was trying to blow that, like, top layer off because I know footprints can sometimes freeze to see if I see any tracks.
You could see some small footprints, very light footprints, and some. As you examine the ground and you kind of make circles around the area slowly, you find those footprints. You follow the direction that they're going, and as you move along, you can see slight indentations that might have been caused by wagon wheels.
Oh,
But
awesome.
you're not 100% certain because they're mostly filled in, so it's more like a dip in the snow, but they're parallel. So,
Everyone, look at this. And I point to the wagon trails. I've never done something like this. Jem's very excited to go on a... Oh, so good, dude. Yeah. Look at the tracks. I found those. That was me.
Club table. What did you say, Peter, that goblins might have been involved
yes.
in...
The three dwarves in the inn on the first night said that. They were attacked by goblins, and they took the wagon, and one of their fourth member of their group had disappeared.
Oh, I love goblins.
Alright, so knowing that, Illiken's gonna go, okay. And he leans down as close as he can to the ground. And he's gonna try and catch the scent of goblin, which you'd be very familiar with.
Give me a perception roll.
Good idea.
Now 20.
Dude, are you serious? Again?
Again.
right, so Raza learned how
If
to
he
break.
has advantage.
Oh,
He
okay.
does. As a werebear, he has advantage, and it was the first roll anyway, Peter.
Wow.
But he has
He,
advantage as a werebear.
I think that Raza's learned how to hack it.
But now.
So, as you lean your nose close to the snow, to the footprint, you just kind of breathe in deeply and nearly gag on the raunchy odor left behind by a goblin's foot.
Gross.
Unbathed. Yeah, no,
Patty?
because all goblins stink to high
Smells just
heaven.
like home. It's this way.
Your home was in a cart?
No, I live with goblins amongst my lord's tribe. I'm familiar with the scent.
I love goblins. They
Me
are
too.
the best performers when they come in as bards and they sing in the choir.
Illican has immense respect for Jem right now.
Love them.
Oh, man.
And they're great
Oh,
warriors
man.
too. Onwards! And he's gonna follow the
I need to
tracks.
join Goblin Haters Anonymous. Anyways,
Rude. Alright, I follow Ilkin
so
on the road
Yeah, he follows the
again.
scent.
okay, Illikin starts following the scent, sniffing the ground down on his hands and his feet, kind of bent over like a pony,
Almost like a hound.
and starts following. Are you coming down with something? Because
No, I drank my tea weird.
it's going around big time right now.
No, I'm okay.
And as you follow it, the snow is gradually picking up just a little bit. An hour passes. You all had a long rest, right? So you're all well rested, no wounds or anything. Yep, Goliath's Bloodhound.
That's
Dooby-dooby-doo!
Yes, we
that's
did.
sketchy
Now
when the
let's complete.
DM asked that.
And
Oh gosh.
as you move along, you pretty much, the tracks are there and you're following them throughout the day.
Oh, so this is far.
Yeah, it's far. And you
We don't-
probably go at your slow pace about 7 miles outside of Bryn Shander.
What?
Northward. And now the cold is not bothering Illikin at all. You know, because he was raised in this area. But the rest of you might be feeling a little bit. You have your winter gear on, so
I don't know. I've got a cute little beta ball that warms my coat consistently.
that's
Cold
true.
never bothered us
We
anyway.
did have our winter gear.
Now it's in my head. I'll sing it.
And so, as you're walking along, the day is just dragging by. And Jem, you start to get the impression that everyone's a little frustrated, except Beta Ball, who's in his own world in your feathers. And perhaps they need a song to lift them up.
Okay.
Oh, sure, Theron returns for this.
Of course.
Where's my song?
He looks around.
I gotta listen to it full blown volume.
Yeah. I'm gonna rewatch this and really cringe, and I'm so excited. You only live once. So I look at the group and I'm just like, how is everyone feeling?
Great. He's still smelling the child.
He looks
And
up
she-
to say it, and he's got snow on his nose.
Yeah, he does.
This is one that we used to play in the Firefly, but it it never really got that good, so I will modify the lyrics. And she's like, it's cold behind, but we journey ahead. And she just starts like singing, and like she takes out like a pan flute, but because she's a bird, she's like also blowing through her nostrils on the pan flute while singing with her beak. So she looks ridiculous, but hopefully I don't sound like a total asshole. And she's just like, there are many flurries ahead. And she's just trying to like cheer them up. And you see her wings flutter. And she like puts one around Theron and she's like, we will travel. And then she looks at Illiken and she's like, we have the brave and the strong. And then she just keeps playing and like dancing along. Yes, I ripped that off from Lord of the Rings because Peter put me on the spot. Cheers. I sang for you finally, Peter. Episode 12.
It took a while.
It did. But she sings, so can I have some cool bardic thing for that?
I will give you a reroll point. Oh, actually, let's flip a karma card.
Woo! If it's a bad one, I'll never sing again. I hope you all
Let's
know
just
that.
give you a reroll point then. You only have 11 of them.
Bardic reroll.
Gorgeous. They're all bad.
But let's see what the karma card would have been. Coins be gone again. Wow.
But see you shuffle.
I'm glad we did not end on.
Yeah,
The
dude.
coins be gone again.
Hey, Peter, for our new listeners, since we have a few that are on here, what's a karma card?
Oh, a karma card is this wonderful idea that I came up with and the community helped come up with the cards. Whenever a karma card is activated, a good thing and a bad thing happens in the game. For instance, this one that is on the screen right now.
Woo!
If it'll let me, yeah.
Oh, we see
show.
it. Give someone a hand.
Give someone a hand. This is a negative. Each party member must roll a 1d20. During the next combat, the bottom half lose their first actions.
I get to roll for Tallulah.
Well, this card wasn't activated, so
Oh, okay. Just kidding.
the positive would be the positive would be that the top half each gain those actions that the other three lose. So, and that is what a karmic card does. You can contribute your Pantheon points to activating a karma card. And our reroll points are pretty simple. Players can use a reroll point, drop it onto the table, so to speak, and they can force a reroll. The new roll must be taken. They can force it on their own roll, on someone else, or on me. It can be for anything at all, including damage. But the new roll must be taken. So.
Woo!
Yay. Yeah. And I have to switch my screen here. So, as you are all walking along, maybe feeling the groove of the music, and yes, you will, Doc. They will definitely be in Dragonlance. Because I love messing with people. So.
I'm excited.
And they are coming soon. Rerolls are now in Legends of Methus, and karmic cards will soon be in Legends of Methus. So anyways, y'all are like walking along, pajamas singing a song, and life goes on. And then the sky, which is already twilight, begins to darken. And night is approaching because you have been walking hours and hours following this trail. The snow is now coming down, not heavy but steady. And far ahead, you can hear the sound of crunching snow as something is being drawn through the snow.
I would like to see what it is.
Okay. What if I don't want to show you?
Okay.
Because
Then why'd you say it?
Good session, folks. See you next week.
I just realized something.
You didn't prep for this session at all.
We don't play next week.
We don't play that.
He
That's true.
He didn't change the map. Is that what you didn't? You just noticed, Peter?
I just realized that I don't have the map set up.
Put the DM on the spot. Put the DM on the spot. That's
I just
Okay.
did.
If you listen
I'm
to
scrolling.
today's episode of the Dungeon Boys, you will hear that my players put me on the spot, and I had to come up with an entire seance to contact a demon patron, literally on the spot. So it was horrible. Sorry, didn't mean to make that about me, but being put on the spot as a DM is really in my wheelhouse right now.
I could have sworn I set up a map for this. Okay, so next week we.
Intermission?
You know what? That is a great idea. We are going to go to break a little bit early because I should have had this done already.
You're fine. We all love the game.
And so, tune in 10 minutes when we return. And when we return, our very own Benapole will tell you about this new product we have in our shop
Dun, dun, dun.
for when we play the
Oh,
Dungeons and the
no.
Dragons.
Big no.
And
Belvedere, my Betables, not saying squat.
Yeah, Beta Ball's cozy, okay? He's having a cozy self-care day in my feathers.
so
We're
we'll be
missing
back
the,
in.
the message from our sponsor.
Yeah, it's a planned break. We'll be right back.
Thanks, guys.
Cool.
Hello.
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 We are back, ladies and gentlemen. And so, we totally did have a map set up. So, as our party, hello, Doc. What's up, Doc? Anyways, as our party was following Illikin through the snow, as he sniffed out the god-awful stank of goblin footprints, they made their way all day long. Jem sang a song. Sunny day. I wish we had a sunny day. That's not what she sang, but, you know.
Next time.
And so, along they went. The snow started getting heavier, and now a blizzard is setting in. Which is cutting your vision in half. Which
Of
means I gotta go back
course.
through and change all those tokens again. Oh, that's much better. 30. Everybody's but Illikin's because he doesn't have dark vision. And as you move ahead and the snow is getting heavier, it's just a miserable evening now by this point. And then suddenly you can hear grunts and moans. You can hear and you hear wheels crunching in the snow. And you can hear the sound of the goblins ahead, struggling with the wagon through the snow. The creatures you've been following appear to be the goblins, of course. You can see their silhouettes as the sky is getting darker and darker. There are 6 of them, and you assume someone is driving the wagon, because these 6, there are 2 on each side and 2 behind, pushing the wagon along. They groan, they grunt, they curse loudly as they haul the bulky sled toward what appears to be a 20-foot tall stone to take cover behind during the storm. Harnessed to this wagon are 2 very large polar bears. They're not looking happy at all, you know. So, what would you like to do? Oh, and you hear the cry of a hawk. I can't do a hawk sound, so. Yeah, that sound. Who did that?
Belvedere.
Yeah. And you can hear a whip. Move it, you stupid bears! You hear over the howling wind of the snow, of the storm. What would you like to do?
I'd like to proceed in that direction. Can I see them, or am I just hearing them?
Oh, if they're not in your sight range, you're just hearing them.
I look at the group inquisitively.
I'm assuming you can't see them.
I cannot.
Was this in common or in goblin?
Oh,
Good question.
you know, that's one of them there. Billy Bob, what do you say? I say goblin. Okay. Goblin.
Illican registers that. Like, if anyone's like looking at him, they see that he understands what they're saying. They're having some problems with the bears, apparently.
There are bears?
Yes, apparently.
Move, you
Man, I
stupid
think it's time.
bears! What was that?
Then let's rescue the bears.
I agree.
And one of them is not named Greedo, just so a certain person in this party knows.
It's because Greedo's not a polar bear.
As far as you know.
I know.
You know, that's there.
He is a werebear now, though. Oh, did I
no,
let
he's
that
not.
slip? Okay. So, what would y'all like to do?
Follow the sound.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm at a disadvantage. Here. Just point me and I'll take care of it. He looks at the group. He falls
What?
back.
You mean
A little bit.
you cannot see?
No. He looks really annoyed with the fact that he has to admit that.
I take off my goggles and I hand them to Illican. So I will send you that on Discord so you have it. Or actually here, display in BBT. There you go. And I will
So looks at
unequip
it.
them. I will unequip them for myself.
He looks at him like, huh? He's confused at why you gave him your fashionable goggles. He's like,
They will help you see.
like, puts them on and looks around. Huh. Andy. Thank you, Jim. Remind me to buy you some more wine when we get. Wait, we own
I-
the bar now, don't we?
Why don't you just lead and use those muscles and we are even?
All right. He cracks his knuckles and he takes the lead now that he's not blind.
Lead the way. We'll follow.
Everybody roll me a
Oh.
stealth roll, please.
Oh, I'm not stealthing.
Never mind.
I rolled a,
I said I'm not stealthing. They can stealth.
I rolled a
Illican.
21, so I'll just take Illican under my wing. Do my rolls apply to Beta since I'm stealthing and he's sitting on my head?
That's a good point.
I have a 19 hiding between your feathers, so if you're a 21, then I'm like a 40 something.
Nice.
I'm
So-
walking side by side Zilligan, so I'm not gonna worry about stealth at this point.
So
He's just like trudging to the smoke.
as you ease forward,
Benable will prestidigitate one more time, and then Armor of Agathis on himself, so that he doesn't get gem cold.
Nice.
okay. Anybody else want to do anything before you get too close?
Yes.
I'm prepping. I'm drawing my weapons and shield.
I look at the group and say, shall I cast light or we would like to sneak up on them?
Illican's going right. He's going, I'll draw their attention. You guys do what you need to do.
Okay, just wait, Illican, wait! And I grab his wrist.
Oh, right.
I'm going to cast
What
second
up?
level charm person on the party. Okay, so
On the what?
on the party. So humanoids I can see within range. So two of you, I can basically. Sorry, hold on. Oh wait, no, I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to do.
I was wondering why you were trying to
Sorry.
charm them.
I thought it was heroism. I'm thinking of Wigby's character sheet. I don't know what's wrong with me. Okay, never mind. I take that back. I don't cast that.
I will cast a bless. And
There you go.
so let me put bless and target. That will be so 3 creatures.
Oh, nice.
So since
What spell is it?
is bless.
Plus. Are you casting it now or are you going to hold it? Because it only lasts for a minute.
Oh, I'm gonna hold it until we get closer then.
Yeah.
You can add a D4. The 3 people can add a D4 to an attack roll
Yes.
or a
So-
saving throw.
We're gonna save it for as soon as we engage them. That's when I'll have it. And targets will be Illican, Gem, and myself. And since we're in the front, and Beta is hiding in feathers, it's kind of concealed.
The new master of stealth.
Basically.
Okay, move your tokens. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Wow, Theron's wasting no time.
Not at all. You see it?
He wants to see.
There
Illican,
we go.
as
There
your
it
is.
foot falls into the thick snow, the
Oh,
2
gosh.
goblins turn and see you.
He
Look
locks eyes
out!
he locks eyes with them. And in Goblin, he goes, stand down in the name of Thrime. Bow to
Ooh.
me.
Persuade him.
They don't know who Thrime is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
give me
said they should know
persuasion
who
with
Thrime is.
disadvantage.
I'm not trying to persuade them. I'm trying to scare the shit out of them.
Oh, okay. Give me
That's-
intimidation with this. Well, intimidation wouldn't be
bad.
disadvantage. Dadgummit, y'all just move right up to him.
I have a question. Can I try to perceive
Yeah.
who the leader of this group is?
Uh,
Or would I
you
just be
can-
able to tell?
While someone is driving the wagon, you couldn't assume the leader would not be walking in the snow.
Okay. Also, you should probably move the map boy up.
I did. I thought
Okay,
I
cool.
did. Let me check.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I was just looking at Twitch. Try now.
I did it. I did it. La 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 la.
Okay. I look at the leader. Oh, sorry. I'll let that person play out their moment with the intimidation.
Okay, so here's. Oh, I accidentally moved the map again. Wrong window. Everybody, roll initiative. Illiken, roll intimidation.
Can I roll? I wanted to grab one of them. Can I roll athletics and stuff to like shake the fear of crime into them?
No, you want to roll athletics because that's what you're higher in.
Well, it doesn't make sense for him to intimidate with a charisma of -2. So he's not gonna. It was more for show, like to distract them.
Gem rolled a 17.
Then you don't have to roll if it's just for show.
Yeah, it's just for show. In that case.
So he wasn't trying to intimidate them so much as play whack-a-mole and drop him up to his neck in snow.
Yeah, that's how he plays intimidation.
Gem rolled a 17.
Okay, just one sec. Waiting for my APIs to refresh so I can.
Oh,
do
it's okay.
that.
I'm more saying it for the Twitch folks. Because I'm rolling real dice.
Gem. At turn. You're in there somewhere. You can change it.
Cool.
I rolled 17 too, so we're tied on it.
Are
Oh, you
you?
wanna rolls
Yeah.
or dexterity?
Which would y'all rather do?
Let's roll off, Theron.
All right.
Ooh, that's a
What am
4.
I-
You'll probably be
What am I rolling? A d20?
just a d20.
Call out your roll.
9.
He wins. He goes first. So I'll change mine to a 16.
No,
Oh, okay.
change it. Just leave it as a 17. Oh, whoa. 17.2. Daggone it.
What happened there? You got 2 goblins at 20. Oh yeah, I guess so.
They're strong little boys. Or girls,
And-
whatever.
Round. -1. Alrighty, let's organize this and we are good to go.
Let's fight some folks.
I don't
I would've-
expect this battle to last forever, but
I would have totally tried to, talk them down as the bard, but I'm an animal lover and they're hurting the bear, so they gonna die.
okay. One of the goblins, the goblin that Illiken grabs and shakes. I guess I should open a character sheet for this thing.
Probably.
He goes, "Yeah, he's got me, he's got me.
Can I sneak a kiss?
And Nat 20. Excuse me while I.
You muted, but we will excuse you.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, nat 20?
For what?
Here we go, guys.
Just not 20. Just randomly.
Sometimes. All right, Belvedere, redo the promotion.
Oh yeah, Belvedere.
Oh yeah.
All right, I'll be on the spot. All good.
I had to
So-
do it earlier.
I don't have to sing.
Do
But
it.
that's okay. When the bard's not in the house, then you're stuck with just me. So, for any of those who have not heard and were not here last week, you can now click the link in our Twitch chat and get yourself some cool new D&D Play 20 gear to help support your love of this channel and these games. You can get our logo in standard blue, our logo in metallic bronze, or of course, the one, the only, I play the Dungeons and the Dragons on D&D Play 20 logo, available in all of your favorite styles. Crew cut, V-neck, hoodies, regular sweaters. You can tie it in a knot, you can tie it in a bow, you can throw it over your shoulder, but then people might not see the logo. So yeah, click the link and get your cool new today.
Yes, and the proceeds from this go to support the stream, of course. So, alrighty. So,
Good job.
as I move Little Miss T-shirt off of the map, when I switch to
So
the
she was
proper
part of the
window and
encounter.
level,
Little Miss T-shirt. What an NPC.
You may also light up the Twitch chat if you want the Betabull shirt that has been mysteriously removed from the shop. Just saying. Just saying. More designs to come. If there's something you want to see, add your comments to Twitch.
I'm gonna buy that shirt and wear it every single session, and then just cut out the fabric and paste it on my forehead.
I think Peter could make. I think Peter could make stickers. Instead
Yeah.
of having to wreck a shirt.
I will literally,
sticker.
if you make a sticker of the Beta Ball, I will put it on my forehead.
that's so tempting.
110%. Do it.
Turn off Whisper Rose.
You know I will.
I didn't realize that y'all did not see the nat 20 on that goblin.
Yeah.
Because it was to DM. From now on, it will be not just to DM.
Because it was a lie.
No, it was a
Yeah,
24
'cause you
and a
can't prove it.
9. The 24 was first. That was its roll.
The Gem and Tallulah graphic might actually be good for a shirt as well. Just saying.
Oh, I agree. I agree.
Sorry, I didn't send that. It's on my to-do list.
I
Good job.
agree. I agree. I agree. And so, the goblin, as he's being held up and shook by a big blue Goliath, stabs him with a scimitar to try to get free.
Wow. That escalated quickly.
And
Fails miserably.
why does it say 6 + 1 slashing?
I think you just rolled damage, Peter. I don't think you rolled the actual attack.
Well, I rolled the attack before, but I'll roll it
Apparently
again.
not.
See, now he rolls an 11.
Fails miserably.
Now.
Oh,
Like,
you're
Illican
a
just like,
dog.
he tries to fly from Illican, just like, swats his hand away.
He's like, absolutely not.
Put me down! Put me down!
Submit! Shakes him like a ragdoll.
I will never submit!
Then you will die!
No, you'll die! Your whole family
No,
will
you!
die!
Peter, you need to play a goblin in a campaign.
He does.
That was good.
I played Meepo once.
Was Meatball a goblin?
Oh no, that's right, he was a kobold. He sounded like Jar Jar Binks.
Oh boy.
Awesome.
And so, that brings us to the second goblin. This goblin, right here. And he is going to better not whisper this row because they will not believe me. Pow! shoots a bow and says, "Put my brother down!" And misses.
Elican goes, "You wait your turn."
Ooh. Hey, boss! We got trouble! And that brings us to Theron, the unyielding. The man who mysteriously loses things all the time.
Man, the myth, the
I
legend.
can't wait for the game when somebody commands him to yield.
Alright. We forgot to. Your bless would have gone off, by the way.
Oh, yeah. So what was
So
that again? I'm sorry.
Plus
So,
D4 to your attacks and saves.
And
Thank
saves,
you.
yes. Please,
So
Google your
I am going to attack this one with my long sword. Here we go. Ooh, nat 20.
Nice.
This one?
That's
the
so
left
many.
one?
The left
That is
one.
correct.
Okay. Nat
Aaron, waste
20
no
doesn't
time.
count. I couldn't see it.
Aaron just looks at Peter.
Right
oh, wait.
there.
Do
on
I have
roll
any
20.
reroll points?
No.
No.
Only I have made it to double digits on the reroll points.
See, viewers, this poor, mediocre DM never gets
get
reroll points. So if you could find it within your hearts to bless me with some reroll points using your Pantheon points that you earn by watching live. Just buy a reroll point and say DM. And you'll make me the happiest DM ever.
For the viewers that are watching, he wasted like 20 advantages in one game, so you might as well just give it to us.
Yeah,
You
100%.
Yeah.
Fox gave you like 100 that game.
Fox gave you like +5, advantage. No.
Dude, I could have killed 3 dwarves with that, just saying.
Probably like, you fool.
You could have killed with one. Because it'll be a crit.
This is a thing
I
to
rolled the
love
wrong dice
dwarves.
there. Peter, remind me how much it was the full roll and a second roll.
Max
I forgot
dice
the
for
crit.
your crit damage.
So okay, so
So
my
you got
max.
Would have been 6 + 10.
And for the
That's
viewers,
right. There you go. One-handed.
for
It
the
was
viewers, the way
1d8.
okay, for the viewers, we do max damage plus the roll. So, if he rolled a 5, that would be 8 plus 5 plus his bonus, damage bonus.
The
Which is
5
plus
includes the
3.
bonus.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, the 5 included.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's
So-
5 plus 8.
So that would be what, 13? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So it killed.
But oh, okay.
Meanwhile, the one
I was gonna-
Illican is holding is like, "You killed him! You murderer!"
You should have submitted.
He tries to spit on you, but you're choking him, so.
Yeah.
The spit just freezes and
Stop
drops to the
later.
No, nobody had to die, but Illican couldn't intimidate anyone, so.
Anything else there?
No, that's it, because I don't have anything else that I can do on this one.
That's it.
That's it.
Jem, it is your turn.
Baba
Ironically,
Vista.
Beta Bowl is on your head, and he goes right after you.
I would like to look at the leader and I say, "You think that this party can take on the magnificent, amazing us?" And I cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter, and my magic kind of looks like, you see the, like, because I'm a black feathered, slightly green iridescence. You see the green almost focus in on the gem of my head, and then just forward for Tasha's Hideous Laughter. And I'm going to cast that on this lead goblin. And what that looks like, for those who don't know, did it post? Oh, it didn't. Why is it not? I have to click like the VV.
Yes, it did.
There we go. No, it didn't work again. All right, whatever. So basically, a creature of my choice that I can see within range sees everything as hilariously funny and falls into fits of laughter with the spell effect. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or fall prone, becoming incapacitated or unable to stand up for the duration. The creatures with an intelligence score of 4 or less are not affected. At the end of each turn and each time it takes damage, the target can make another wisdom saving throw. The target has advantage on saving throws. If it's triggered by damage, on success, the spell ends.
I put it up for you there, Jim. So I can
Oh, thanks. Appreciate you, Raza. You're the greatest.
It's a
So, yeah.
wisdom saving throw?
Yeah.
Wait,
Raza, what is-
are you doing the driver or someone else?
The one in charge. The one that
Yeah,
looks
the
like he's
one
in
the
charge.
one who's sitting, you said this one's like the in charge one.
That wasn't him, so let me re-roll that. And let me make sure the rolls are visible once.
Well, I saw the last one, so.
Well, that was on a goblin. So, this is a goblin boss.
Hobgoblin, eh? Oh, yeah. Roll a 1. Roll a 1.
It's on always whisper rolls. There.
Fix the rolls. Fix the rolls.
A 4.
Oh, yes.
Nice!
Get it, guys! Okay.
She looks at Baron and Beta and Illican and says, "What can I say? I'm hilarious." And then for my bonus action, I will cast Bardic Inspiration on Illican. Actually, Beta's next. I'll cast it on Beta. So I look up at Beta and I say, "Do your worst." And I cast Bardic Inspiration of you, and my gem glows, and it kind of goes into your scales. The green glow.
Ooh.
Before he goes, Jem, would
Fine.
you give me a strength saving throw, please?
Holy gosh, that's a natural 20 plus 0. Dang.
Okay. Now, Beta, would you give me a constitution saving throw, please?
Sure, Peter. I can do that.
Sure. Oh wait, I get a plus D4, right?
That's right. So
6.
technically,
I got 21 instead of 20.
Beta didn't get blessed, right?
Yeah, he
Nope.
did.
no, Beta.
Oh,
Nope.
you're right, he didn't. I'm sorry, I apologize.
Okay.
Mm.
Beta,
I only get
roll.
3 targets.
Beta, roll 1d4, please.
Not again. If he dies again, I swear.
All right.
1.
I
Oh.
can't handle it.
Jem, upon your head, you realize that Beta feels slightly heavier. And Beta, you begin to grow. Millimeter
That's
by millimeter by millimeter until you grow a complete inch.
That's exciting.
You are now 1 inch taller, but still small enough for Jem to hold in her feathers.
I assume it's Gem's magical gem.
Yes.
It's
I am
radioactive.
Apparently, as
He's-
she makes me grow. One eye kind of looking at her confused as she's cracking jokes, the other one looking at Theron's bloody sword, and then she gives me the A-OK and makes me grow. So Belvedere, not Belvedere, Beta Bull, who is still stealthed within Gem's feathers, will shift his eyes to each of these 2 goblins that I've kind of got our attention now, and as he does this, black pulse of dark inky water shoots out and slaps them in there, like straight into their mouths so that they can't breathe and choke on it. Or at
Dang.
least that is the plan.
Rough.
So I am assuming I'm hidden and I'm doing these attacks with advantage.
Oh. What are you doing?
some Eldritch Inkwater.
Oh, it's Eldritch Blast.
17 for the first.
On which target?
Let's call that the right one. And then...
The one that Illiken's holding, or...
Oh, in the next row. This guy for
Okay.
17, and then this
That
guy
hits.
for the roll that's coming. The roll
17
that's
hits.
Supposed to be coming.
Sunny day.
That one is only an 8, but that's okay.
Remember, you got bardic inspiration.
Do I?
Yes.
So what do I do for that?
6, I think.
Yeah.
I added
D6.
D6.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm on a roll, guys. Saving all this stuff for later. So that would be 3 plus 2 cold damage to this guy here.
Okay.
And then once the D6 rolls, it's probably still a miss, but I'm just waiting for it to... Hey, look at that. That one's a 6.
So it's 14 for that Eldritch Blast, the second one.
It is 14. Is that a hit, Peter?
That is not a hit.
Okay.
As it shoots wide and flies past that goblin's head, narrowly missing it. What would you like to do next?
I will kind of walk forward in front of the gem and the glowing light and do my best Illiken flex. As my giant black inky shadow casts across the wagon and the rock. They just see like this giant fat muscle fish flexing on the opposite side of them as Illiken's like shaking them with the rest of my shadow casting on this.
Okay.
And then I feel bad because now I don't know if the goblin's laughing at me or not.
The goblin driving is laughing.
Yes, but I don't know if he's laughing at me. I can't tell.
And I can't do any more impressions of him laughing because it woke my wife up.
So we win the game by default now.
But that is it for Beta.
Okay, that brings us to this goblin, who is going to lift his short bow and fire it at oh my god, my head just went blank. Gem. Sorry. He rolled a 13. She has a 13 armor class, I assume. I need to make sure her token is correct since she's Frostmaiden. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, Gem, thank you for joining us. 13 armor class, it hits her.
He was aiming at Gem, but then he saw Beta flexing in the gem light and changed his shot.
No, he aimed at Gem and hit her for 6 piercing.
That sucks.
You could use a reroll.
Yeah,
Against
it's
him?
not like you can use a
you
reroll
can
to
use it
force
against
me
them.
to reroll.
Oh, I thought that it was just for me.
No,
it's against him too.
You can force any roll to be re-rolled, and it must be taken as the new roll.
Oh, but I really like having 10, so I think I'll
Yeah,
be okay.
save it for when Peter thinks he has a crit.
That's
Ooh,
true.
I love
Like
that.
a silvery barb.
Alright.
So
I will take that hit. Gems, a couple of her feathers come off and she,
Great. Okay, so that brings us to the goblin boss. By the way, that laughter
He's
thing,
incapacitated.
he's incapacitated? Okay.
yeah, she needs to do a
He's
con
like-
save though. For,
I have to do a con save?
And prone.
it's concentration.
Okay, but I didn't cast another spell. Oh, I got hit with damage. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
So con save. Natural 20 plus 2. 22.
You're great. You're fantastic.
You're great.
No, you're great.
No, you.
I can't find incapacitated. I don't have an incapacitated token marker.
What do you mean you don't? You've got
You're the
D&D
token man.
Play 20 or Roll 20
Yeah.
tokens updated.
Sir.
I know.
We have everything for your own D&D games.
I
Get
know.
your D&D Play 20 token markers at Roll 20 Marketplace today.
Yes.
There is an incapacitated one, I promise.
And I just typed roll 20 command in the wrong chat.
The DM just got yelled at by his wife. He's a little flustered, that's all.
Yeah, because I woke her up. Yes, clicking on that link will take you to our roll 20 marketing page. Okay, so.
You could use a critical one. That is though.
You said goblin boss is incapacitated. That means he must make a save?
Yes.
Well, what kind of save? Wisdom?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
End of his turn, right?
Well,
Yeah, it's the end.
he can't do
17.
anything because he's incapacitated, so 17.
What is it? Is it against my spell save DC?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that beats it.
Yay! Oh,
See,
well.
now you can use your reroll point.
I use my reroll point.
Ah,
How do I do that? I just click on it.
You just
Peter?
click on it. Yeah. Drag
do
it.
what?
Okay, I just wanted to ask how I did it, and I click on it.
Oh, you open, you click on the thing, and then you drag one of the cards onto the desktop. Yep.
Watch it be a natural 20.
12.
That does not beat it.
Well, misses.
Ah,
Sucks to suck.
still cackling.
Has no one bought me a reroll point yet?
Fox bought you 1,000, and everyone learned their lesson.
Yeah.
Fox, help!
Yeah, where is he? I'm putting him on the Discord.
Illikin.
Oh. So he's still holding this puny goblin up high, and goes, and he lowers him to eye level. He goes, "You were warned." And as he's gonna rage, his muscles are gonna flex. And Peter, what are we good for the whole raging transforming? Is that how we're gonna roll with it? Like when he
Yeah.
rages, he can shift.
Yeah.
Alright. So as he does that, he goes, "You should have submitted," as he transforms into his werebear form. And he just holds up the goblin, and with his left hand, he's just gonna rake him across the face. That's gonna be...
Venable stops flexing and attempts to shrink back into the feathers.
Awesome.
One little eye is
I will
looking
follow
out,
her like fish.
looking at
What's
the
up?
arrow, and the other one's looking at the polar bear.
So that's a 26 to hit, Peter.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's the one in front of you?
The one he's holding, yeah, he just rakes it across the face.
Okay. Roll that damage, jerk.
Don't let him talk to you like that, Raza.
Oh, I'm not. I'm gonna rip his goblins apart. That is hard.
How does it feel to kill your own family?
Oh, they're not his family. These are puny,
Belvedere.
dirty goblins. They're not prime goblins.
They're dirty
Remember,
goblins.
he managed
But
to
aren't they all?
smell their steps.
The dirty
He managed to smell their steps in the dirt.
15 points of damage.
Good lord! You know,
If the goblins had this-
you really are a jerk. You killed
Don't-
him.
That head was not worthy of Thribe.
Is that bullying?
Don't mess
No,
with the
no.
Illican, bro.
Yeah. They just like hit them across the this little goblin head goes snaps. And he just drops him. Almost at a roar. And he will run over to this one.
Reminds
And
you
this-
of the little old lady you murdered.
Yes.
And
By apparently just breathing on her.
well, she was trying to murder his girlfriend, so
Yes.
Okay?
I use power. I use power to kill. Alright, so and he towers over this goblin and he just roars in his face. It's his turn.
sorry. Have you and Tallulah not had titles yet? I should stop saying girlfriend.
It's in the work.
You don't have to put a label on everything. Come on.
Yeah,
know,
I did not say they were boyfriend and girlfriend. Okay?
I
That
did.
is fake news.
Silicon would
I
love
did.
that. But we'll get to that in due time. Alright. That's his
Okay, so this goblin, he's gonna run over here and slash the bears loose.
Yes.
And yell, "I got them!" And
No.
the bears, now free,
I'm gonna attack him.
Yeah, he was holding his action. He can,
turn.
wasn't he?
No, that was for Bless.
Oh, right.
No,
sorry.
that was for Bless. Sorry.
I started paying
The
attention.
bears are gonna attack the goblin. I
Okay.
was trying to crack a joke.
I just kill him. It's not my turn.
I'm sorry, I took your joke and murdered it slowly.
and they are now in the initiative. Yep, they're both in the initiative. We'll see what they do as a result. And that is his turn. And then this one is going to charge up to Theron and slash at him with a scimitar, doing nothing as it glances
And
off his
skillfully-
shield. Do what?
Took the words out of my mouth.
And that brings us to this polar bear, now free. It sees its chance and attacks this goblin. No! Not me! I'm trying to do this quietly because I don't want to get killed. It rolls a 19. Oh, it is whispering. Hold on.
Whispering polar.
You're gonna have to take my word for it that it was a 19.
Peter, we trust you. Actually,
That's
I shouldn't
okay.
speak
It's
for
a
the
polar
group.
bear against the. It's a polar bear against the goblin.
So that is 9 piercing. It just bites him in the top of the on the top of the head and starts and tossing, and his body goes flying one way, and then the bear spits out his head. It is dead.
Jem starts clapping. For the bear.
And then the bear rushes over to here and attacks that one. Let's see.
Okay.
One with its
Polar
bite.
Bears United.
This one, it rakes at him with its claws and misses, rakes again, and hits and kills. And then, after I drop him down a layer, the bear. How about
The
them
bear.
bears? The bears.
Zabels.
And then it's gonna come over here and roar in Theron's face, and that is its turn. Top of round 2. That brings us to the surviving goblin right here. And he is gonna take a swipe at Illican with his sword, his scimitar. Rolling a 7, missing horribly. He drops the sword and goes, ah! And tries to run. Attack of opportunity.
I'll give this to you, Peter. The goblin could disengage. That's a bonus action.
Oh yeah, I forgot. He disengages and runs.
I'll give this to you, Peter.
Yeah. He's just
I feel bad
sweet.
for destroying his goblins.
Don't. They're hurting bears.
Theron, you have a bear
That's true.
roaring in your face, and you've got the bodies of 3 goblins laying at your feet.
Can I say something during combat, or do I have to wait for my turn?
You can say whatever you like.
I look at Theron, seeing him prep, and be like, let's try to get the bears on our side.
So
As she says that, Illic lets out a roar.
Oh, God. That was good.
That is
Inspiration. Inspiration.
yeah, I wonder what happened after he can roar to the bear.
Yeah. The bear was like, oh, God.
Oh, hey, man.
I thought I set you up a multi-sided token. I guess I didn't.
I can't do it. It doesn't let me.
Yeah, I noticed. I guess I didn't. Guess you're flat duck and out of luck.
So, Theron looks at the bears and be like, hey Fluffy, we just trying to help you out here. Would you like to have some more goblin meat, or would you like me to get you something better afterwards?
Aw. What a guy.
Aww. Is that all you're gonna do?
No, and then I draw a javelin to throw it to the goblin boss.
Nice.
Okay, go ahead.
And
Disadvantage because he's prone.
oh, that's right. Here's the second roll.
Yeah.
Plus my blessing.
Wahoo!
Wow. So what
I would say
disadvantage?
that hits.
Nice.
Theron was
So-
just destined to spear this goblin.
Theron's the master.
You gotta put the javelin.
It's okay. I had to compensate for the 20 and 23 advantage.
Yeah, I need better throwing weapons.
Anything else you would like to do?
And turns to the Fluffy. I'm gonna try to get you the boss guy so you can chew on him after
So
and have him as a chew toy.
Love
you
it.
you have 2 actions.
No, I was just commenting.
Oh,
You're just
okay.
talking to the bear.
But
Okay.
the goblin can do a wisdom save, Peter.
Tell me exactly what you did to the bear again.
I just told the bear that I was trying to get him the goblin boss as a chewing toy.
Okay. Chewing toy.
And,
Okay, so
and that I will get him better food afterwards.
alrighty then. Do you want to move or anything?
I fear that if I move, you're gonna put the bear on against me.
He's scared.
Yeah, I was. Okay, so moving
We're
on.
on to you. We're on to
Zam.
you, Peter.
Zizhim.
I'll stay there. You're up.
Peter, check your Discord.
If it's about the map, I just fixed it.
It's not. Okay. So I will spells or fighting or both. Ooh. I'm going to cast Silent Image, where I get to create an image of an object, a creature, or some other visible phenomenon no larger than 15-foot cube. The image appears in a spot within range and lasts for the duration, which is up to 10 minutes. This image is purely visual, and it is accompanied by sound, smell, or sensory effects. You can use this action, blah, blah, blah. That's basically what it is. So I'm going to cast right here where I'm pinging a thing of a silent image of a giant dead-skinned goat. Like steamy meat for this bear. And just be like, see, this is the kind of foods that we offer you. And it's like a beautiful goat laying out. I'll put a little X where it is. So that I'm trying to distract the bear so it's not trying to fight us while we fight the goblins.
Give me a second here. Best I can do is there.
Oh,
That
nice.
works.
That works great. And then with my bonus action, can I do an offhanded attack?
Okay. With your bonus action, what?
I want to
Offhanded attack.
do an offhanded attack.
Okay.
So I'm gonna so I look at the bear, I do this. Does the bear react to my beautiful display of raw meat for him? Her? Them?
Roll me.
Persuasion? Performance?
I like that.
What would
Animal
be the-
handling?
Animal
Ramon.
handling would probably. Well, deception.
Oh, that's good. Okay. That is a 14.
All right. And you do
Oh,
not
no.
persuade it.
Great. So that happens, and I'm like, oh, that was a waste of magica. And then I take my dagger out and I throw it at the head goblin.
The head goblin.
Before, can we one question?
Yeah.
Just because I forgot. Duration. The blessed spell is supposed to be a
1d4.
duration of
Attacks and
One
saving
minute.
throws.
1 minute, so it's still working.
No, it's still going.
Yeah.
Okay,
You're
that was the
only
question.
12 seconds into the battle right now.
So
Okay.
I rolled a 13 plus my bless was a +3, so it's a 16 to hit the goblin with my dagger.
Okay. 16 misses.
For the head goblin?
Yes.
Dang, it misses and I'm like, I am really not on my game. And then it's Beta Ball's turn.
It's like tags him in.
Bedable looks at the dead goat and wishes that he had grown big enough that he could Kirby that into his mouth, but he cannot, so he will shoot some inky water at the other two goblins.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
14 for the first one.
That misses. Wait. Oh, yeah, he doesn't have blessed. Misses.
And 19 for the second one. Yes, it's because he still has one eye on the goat.
You said 19? Okay, that hits. Well, which one would you like to hit, left or right?
So it would have been the first shot at the right. So the one that hit would be the one,
On the left.
this guy here.
Okay.
And that'll be 12 damage plus 2 cold damage.
You killed it. As inky black water just sploosh.
And not being able to take his eyes off of the goat, he will climb down and work his way towards it.
Nice.
Okay. That brings us to polar bear number 2, which is way up there. It is going to charge at Ilikin.
Wait, okay, never mind.
Not at the goblin? Oh, wow. Okay.
It's a battle of dominance now.
It's attacking the biggest threat.
Not the goblin that was whipping it and torturing it, the werebear that's killing everything else.
So it misses with its bite, but then it claws with a 25 and a 24.
Mm-hmm. Takes it.
So that is 20 points of damage total, slashing. You're raging,
No
so
damage.
that's cut in half.
It's no damage.
Oh, because you're werebear form?
I'm a werebear form, yeah.
I really got to give you a token for that so I can remember.
So he just... And Illican just looks at it. Growls back at it.
Bear versus bear.
Oh, actually... I actually gave you a... There you go.
Hey!
It should already have permissions for you.
Sweet.
Let me just double check it. Yep. Oh, I forgot I did that.
Oh, cheers. He's Peter.
So I will move that, your regular token, to the other layer. And move you there. Okay. So. Alrighty. So, you take 20 points of slashing and it's immune.
Yeah. So you just slash, he slashes at Illican and its claws just do not break the skin.
Oh wow.
Just rake off it like, it's like screeching against like steel. Like,
That's awesome.
Nice.
just stares at it.
God power. Okay, so. Goblin boss. Wisdom saving throw again?
Yep.
No, it's gone because there was a
Oh.
concentration.
Oh, but I didn't
Silent
get her.
image. No, silent image
Oh,
is
is
a
a
concentration
new
spell.
concentration spell. Sorry about that. Yeah,
Cool.
you're right.
Because he would have failed. Okay, so he is
Alright.
But
going
he had
to...
advantage because he got hit.
What
By
would
my
we do
goblin.
without Raza?
What would you do with your web without your web there?
Truth.
Okay, it is going to... Oh, wow. Leap down on this side of the wagon and run and disappear into the blizzard. He ain't no dummy.
No.
Seeing this, the other goblin drops his weapons and says, I surrender!
Jem says, it's too late for that.
Wait, that Karen Jones. He can still provide us some information
She
and cracks the knuckle.
she snaps her bird beak, but she listens to Theron.
There you have your werebear form is back in initiative there, Pelican.
splurged.
Okay, so sorry I was dealing with that. That brings us to
Well, wait. Why don't you repeat yourself, Theron, since he didn't hear it?
what he said.
Unless you don't want to.
He wanted to interrogate the
He
goblin.
might be AFK.
Jose?
No, I'm here.
Right, so.
What did you
Can
say?
you-
I just
Repeat your
I
last
just told Jem that we can interrogate the goblin.
And she snapped her beak to assist on any kind of intimidation.
Okay. It isn't either of your turns. So
No, we're just making a comment.
oh, okay. Alright, so this polar bear is going to attack Theron.
Really? I'm trying to get a fluffy bear,
Me too.
and then you decide to attack me with it.
It bites with a nat 20. Its two claws scrape off your shield, but the bite does indeed hit.
Reroll
Yeah.
it. Reroll it, Theron.
Reroll. Wait. Reroll point.
Nice.
There.
Fine. Well, that's what they're there for. 15.
Misses.
And it goes.
So I parry the bite with the shield.
And it roars in your face, saliva dripping down its jaws and freezing as it falls to the snow. That brings us to the top of round 3. And the goblin, the only goblin left, has surrendered and dropped his weapon, and he is on his knees saying, "Please don't kill me! Please don't kill me! Please don't kill me!" And that is all he's doing. He is prone. Well, I guess we'll call it prone.
So then I think it's my turn. So after parrying with the shield, the bite and the claws from the bear, Darren goes like, "Really, Fluffy? You're gonna force me
He's
to
already
beat
named
you
it.
into submission?"
Yeah.
I'm trying to help you here, and you're gonna force me to beat you into submission. I don't like animal cruelty. So he tries to smack him with the, and that's wait. I'm gonna add my blessing also. Come on, before
You can try an animal handling now, if you like.
Oh, okay. I'll try
Before
it.
you attack.
Yes, I will try that.
Yeah. So you attack it. The dice have a story to tell. That does hit.
All right. So, and here's the one-handed 9 slashing.
Plus
Yeah,
the
9 slashing.
okay.
That again?
-9. Well, the bless, was that used for? Oh, that would have been on the attack.
Just for attack
would've been
and
good.
saving rolls,
Yeah.
not for damage.
Okay. You have any other attack actions? Bonus action?
I do not. I do not.
Okay. That brings us to Gem.
So,
Oh,
but as I finish in the hit, Terran goes again. Fluffy, yield.
well, you just cut him, so I don't think you're going to convince him to do anything.
You might.
He's a little
Theron.
mad as he bleeds on the snow. His
Theron's got another
lifeblood
reroll point.
leaking out. Gem, what would you like to do?
I am going to... Hold on.
Thank you, Rasa.
Yeah, I mean, it was a worthy attempt.
So Peter, in case you didn't notice, Rasta gave me a reroll
Reroll point. Yeah. But trying to look out for the birds. Their
Okay.
welfare.
I'm gonna cast sleep on the yellow circle that I indicated.
Okay. The little itty bitty circle or the big circle?
The big one, I just did the radius because I'm me. Cool. So
5d8.
17.
And the rule is that it has to equal or surpass its hit points, right?
Oh, yeah, but I get deeper. It's actually 21.
I'll give you advantage on that. Roll that again.
Okay. I'm gonna do it with my real dice. 5d8.
Yep.
Real dice. Real looking out with a 1 at the beginning.
It's a tough roll to get it, to be honest, but it's possible.
$31.
Does not put it to sleep.
Okay. I tried. And then I kind of I think she starts a little panicking. She's never been in this kind of situation. And she's going to do an offhanded attack. She's going to... Actually, I lied. I'm going to throw a net at the bear. So we can talk it down. So does a 17 capture the bear with a net?
Yes. You managed to throw the net over the bear. Now, how does this affect the bear? Let's see. Net.
So the
Yeah,
net...
It's restrained, right?
Mm-hmm. It has to roll a DC 10 strength check, freeing itself or another creature within reach.
Alrighty.
And then I just say, "You have to calm down." For the bear.
It rolled a 10.
If it meets, it beats. Is it up next?
No, it is not up next. Beta is.
I think
Has to use his action, Peter.
Yeah, it rolls on its turn.
Oh, okay.
So that way, like, we have a chance to talk it down and, like, roll animal handling and stuff if we choose to do that.
Yeah. Are you going to try to talk it down?
Well, I have no more... Unless you give me talking as a free
Talking is
action.
a free action, yeah.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, I use my movement and I come right up to the bear. And then I'm like... It's okay, we're going to take care of you. And I would like to persuade or roll animal handling, whatever you want me to do.
Persuasion. It's kind of a mix of the two, so... Why don't
21.
you roll both, and then we'll add them together and get the average.
Okay, well, I rolled a 21 on persuasion, and I rolled a 6 on animal handling.
So that's
you want the
27 divided by 2. 26 is 13. Yeah, 13.
13 and a half.
It failed.
Yay!
So, you managed to persuade it to calm down. And it starts sniffing your hand. And it's kind of rocking back and forth, not sure what to do. And then it backs off a couple steps to about there.
Opportunity attacks.
I mean, sure.
And then it turns to leave, but
It's in a net.
Yeah, it doesn't leave yet. Okay. Yeah, it does have the net thing, but
Sorry, I was waiting.
go ahead.
Okay. Bettable, realizing now that the goat is an illusion, pretends to play it cool, like he is just skirting around the polar bear, and he will rush after the goblin boss guy. Do I see him yet, Peter?
He done took off, man.
I know, but he only ran like just the other turn, so do I see him yet?
Oh, let me see the measurement. Let me see the measurement. Oh, gosh, you might. I have to bring him back.
Peter thought that we would forget about the goblin boss.
Never.
There he is. There he is, that beautiful goblin boss. Yeah, yeah.
As Betta swims through the snow, he pulls out his little harpoon launcher and fires at the fleeing goblin boss then.
Okay.
With a 16.
That misses.
Yep.
That's it.
Uh,
And harpoon launcher. I don't get it.
I will. Yeah, that'll be it.
Okay. That brings us to polar bear number 2.
I had to read my hex and wish that it was Hunter's Mark.
Illican, do me a favor and roll intimidation.
Intimidation. There's an 11.
Ah! You intimidate it.
Does it bow to me?
No, it turns and begins to leave
Oh, that works too.
and gets that far, running into the snow as it is scared away.
Okay.
That brings us to you, Illican.
That worked out
Alright.
nicely.
That does. Oh. Dominance. Illican sees the polar bear run away, and he turns to see where the goblin boss has gone, sniffing the air, and he's going to leap over this cart if he can.
Okay. It's kind of a wagon, so it's easier to go around it.
He's a big Goliath webber. He's going to leap on it and then leap off it again. And he's going to... How far is the goblin?
The goblin is... Let's see, from there... 40 feet away. And you have 30 feet of movement minus 15. You got another 15 feet.
With that, I do believe he sees it, growls, and how far it's gotten away from him.
You do have a great axe you could hurl at it. I would allow that.
Right. All right.
Nice.
He picks up. Yeah, he gets his warhammer that's still attached to his back, and he goes, lines it up, and goes, throws it, spiraling through the air.
Okay. I kind of pictured him using both hands to hurl a big
Yeah,
battle
that's what I
axe.
did. Yeah. Like, yeah, with a hammer. That's gonna be...
It can't be a hammer. He's got a great axe.
But Illiken has a warhammer.
Fine. A maul.
I would like to reroll that. You're allowed.
Remember, you have the
So I need to reroll that. I was using my javelin to throw. I'm gonna reroll that, Peter.
Okay.
My reroll point.
I'm having browser issues anyways.
It's okay. Wow. Try again. That's a 20 to hit.
That hits.
That's better.
The maul is now added to your character sheet.
Oh, shit. For 8 points of bludgeoning damage, it goes to the end, slams into his back. And he's going to use the rest of his movement to menacingly chase after him. On all fours. Goes another 15 feet. What was that on?
You said 8 points of damage?
8 points of damage.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, 8 points of damage.
I have such issues with my browser right now. Alright, so it is badly wounded. It is leaving a trail of blood behind it.
Poor bear.
And that brings us
Oh, the
to
goblin.
Or goblin, sorry.
the goblin boss. Yeah. And that brings us to the polar bear, who has been made peaceful and rolled a 10 on his strength roll. That's what it rolled the first time too, isn't it? So the net does not hold it. But it is calmed down.
Okay.
And the bear is going to start going 10, 15, 20 feet this way. Because it used 10 feet to step back when it was calm. So
Is
it's
it
right
still-
near Beta Ball.
Is it still wearing its like harness for the cart?
Yeah, but the leads are dragging behind it because one of the goblins cut the leads.
Oh, okay.
And it's calm. It's just kind of loping, wounded, off into the snow, into the blizzard. Beta Ball, you see it coming towards you, and it walks past you, leaving a slight trail of blood. That brings us to the goblin, who is still groveling for his life. That brings us to Theron.
So Theron says to the goblin, "You stay there," and turns towards Fluffy. He says, "Hey Fluffy, how about I heal you and you help us out and hang out with us? And I'll get you a shoe toy." So, what was that I needed to do? Animal handling again, or
You're going to have to
persuasion?
approach it first,
All right, I'm gonna do that.
because it's a blizzard, man. Okay.
Can I use persuasion?
No, I think you better roll animal handling.
Okay.
I don't know what y'all are going to do to bring the wagon back to town.
Step with Illiken.
Wouldn't it be nice if we had a bag of holding?
Yeah, we do have a bag of holding.
Yeah, but I don't think its opening is big enough for a wagon.
But maybe for all the booze inside.
For the contents of the way. Feels like
So,
what?
15 in the animal handling, Peter.
Okay. It rolled a 3. What were you trying to convince it to do? To stick with you?
Yep.
Okay, it turns and it just kind of sits down in the snow, nearly crushing Beta Bull. Beta, you're lucky as snow just kind of showers you as it sits in the snow right next to you. And holds up its bleeding paw.
Okay, so then I will use my action to, what is that? Before, and I will do a cure wounds on the bear.
Okay. 5 points.
Yeah.
Okay. It's almost fully healed.
Nice.
And then Ruffles, the bear tries to, puts the hand out to touch the bear. So, that's good, Fluffy. Right, we'll help each other out.
It nuzzles your hand and starts moaning about how if you spoke beast, you would know it's complaining that the goblins were mean to it.
Oh, don't worry, Fluffy. Right now you have plenty of chewing toys there. I wouldn't tell you to eat the goblins. They're probably not good tasty. But we'll get you some nice food when we get back into town.
Yeah, because all goblins are nasty. Anyways, that brings us to Jem.
Yes, it does. So Jem is going to walk up to the bear next to Theron and try to help persuade it to come with them. So I know I don't speak beast. Didn't pick the druid for me here, Peter. And I'm just going to pull out a piece of meat out of my bag and the half bottle of wine and be like, this could be for you if you follow us. Like trying to tempt it.
It will snatch the meat out of your hands and start chewing on it.
Can I roll persuasion to get it to follow me?
Sure.
That is
Theron did already roll it, so you can have advantage.
Ooh. Nope, definitely the other one. So it's a 20 in persuasion.
Okay. You and the
20.
bear and Theron, you're all close friends now. And apparently
Awesome.
Beta Ball, who just happened to be right there.
And I'm going to have to say, unfortunately, it's time for me to go.
Au revoir.
I have work in the morning. But I have sent Raza my character sheet, so he may 100% take control. Sorry, I have to work at 5 a.m. or else I'd be...
Okay, well, we're ending
Normally
in 10 minutes anyway, so...
Okay, I normally don't work on Wednesdays, but sorry about that. But I hope you all have a lovely time, and Raza knows Jem's intention, so he can handle it.
He knows Jem's intentions, and she shall carry him out.
There it is. All right, bye, friends.
Bye!
Bye, thank you.
I thought she'd never leave. Just kidding.
Peter.
I'm kidding! I kid. So, Beta. Okay, so Illiken goes there. Jem gets turned off. Theron. Alright. Got the names on there. New layout. They're dropping like flies, y'all! Anyways.
Should have converted.
That's so funny. Anyways. So, here's what we're gonna do. Actually, we have to finish defeating the.
Billy
the bear.
Bedable still wants to shoot a goblin.
We're just gonna say that. Oh, I'm in the wrong window again. Man, this is irritating. The other bear got away.
Right.
Yeah, that one got intimidated by Illican, remember?
Yeah.
Okay, so that brings us to this bear who is no longer fighting, so he's out of initiative. So, what are y'all gonna do about the goblin boss?
Should be my go next, and Bedable is still swimming through the snow. One eye kind of watching Theron, and then watch Jem come up, and then the other one still on the goblin boss swims around the bear and attempts to shoot him again.
Pew pew!
Unless he didn't run away, in which case I'll just stab him instead.
Well, question though. So Illican hit him with the maul.
Yeah, the
on
Warhammer
bag. Wouldn't that
slammed
have
him.
caused him to fall prone? So wouldn't that make him at a wouldn't that give
Yes.
advantage to?
There's also
to
a
Beta?
maul laying in the snow. Illican's maul is laying there too. If Beta Ball wants to be super gishy and pick up the maul.
It's like triple his size.
I probably can't use them all, yeah.
Just stab him.
Yes, I'll stab him with a dagger. And then stab him with another dagger.
Okay. 25 barely hits.
Yep, I figured so.
Wait, you rolled 2d20?
I thought somebody said advantage.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
Yeah.
What is his armor class?
It's not 25.
Second one hits. I mean, second one misses. First one
Okay.
hits. So, 10 damage?
So as I draw out my Black Claw dagger, I just like run it down like the back of his spine.
He had 9 points left, so that kills him. Do you drag Illican's hammer to him?
No.
We are out of combat, by the way. Unless you want to
back-
kill the
Alright.
goblin.
No, we're gonna interrogate him.
No,
We're gonna
yeah.
drag him back.
Yeah, Illican, seeing that this goblin boss has been taken care of, he will go over to him and like let's see if he's got anything useful on him.
The goblin
Like any
boss?
The goblin boss. The goblin boss. Yeah.
Okay. I have something for this. Give me one moment. Get past the tokens. Get past the tokens. Wow, I have a lot of macros here.
Team, are we gonna take the wagon back? Since we have the bear
Yes.
to help us.
It's more like a growler.
Alright, Fluffy, let's get you to help us take this wagon back.
Okay,
And don't worry.
Illican, roll me investigation.
Woohoo. $15.
All right, as you ruffle through his pockets, you find you find a s- you find 3 coins made of platinum. And they have each coin, they're not from Icewind Dale, they have like a pair of wings on one side and a rising sun on the other side. Make note of that because I will not remember it. So a pair of wings on one side, rising sun on the other side, coin made of platinum.
3.
Edit.
So in the meantime, prepping Fluffy to help us with the wagon. And someone please loot the corpses. And let's tie down the goblin.
Yes. Illiken, looking at these pieces of platinum, squints at them, and he's gonna trudge back over to Gem. He's gonna hand her the platinum. He goes, "Just look what I found." He hands her. In case it's evidence, he just gives her the platinum. So I will make note of that. Gem has the platinum.
Oh, you give them to...
Yeah, he because he saw the wings, he maybe thinks that it's something related to do with the immortal enemies.
Okay.
And then he goes over to restrain the goblin while Theron ties him up.
Let me just add this little note right here. All right. Hopefully between the two of us, we will remember that.
Yeah, I wrote it down. It's okay. I'm not risking that, forgetting something like that.
Okay, so the goblin prisoner sees that no one's paying attention to him, stands up and starts to ease. Oh, I accidentally killed him. Starts to ease himself away into the blizzard. Makes it about that far, because half his movement was used standing up.
Yeah, Illiken just comes through the snow and grabs him. Where do you think you're going?
Oh, I'm sorry. Please don't kill me. He really would be much louder, but my wife would kill me.
Yeah.
So
he picks him up, licks his lips, and he goes, "As long as you're useful, I won't have to." And he takes him back to Theron to get tied up.
Okay.
So, and let's pick up the. I'm gonna pick up the javelin and that I used to throw earlier at the goblin boss and finish looting the corpses of the goblins.
Oh, you're gonna check them for loot?
Yep.
All right. You find 5 copper pieces on each one.
5 copper pieces, okay.
And they each have a scimitar and a short bow with arrows.
And a what?
Short bow with arrows. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 short bows and 6 score of arrows, so 120 arrows.
Oh, sweet. I'm trying to find where we had the the journal.
Party loot in the player folder.
Party loot, player. let me just handwrite it and I'll add it later. Sure. By the time I finish
It says party loot in
100
capitals. Maybe I didn't assign it to all players. Maybe that's... Oh, it says all players.
I can see it.
Six bows, 120 arrows, 6 scimitars, and how many copper coins?
3 each. So
3 each, so it's 3 times 6, 24. Not 18. Okay, I'll add it later.
And I will give it a picture of treasure so that maybe it'll be easier to spot. Look for the yellow color.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Now I found it.
You're welcome. All right, Illikin, does your rage drop?
yes. But he's still all in the goblin.
As your rage drops, your body starts to reduce slightly. Your fur recedes back into your body. Your snout shortens and starts taking on your more human features. And you become
Lovely Goliath self.
Yes. And I will move that to there, and there you go.
Okay.
So the battle is over. You have a wagon to pull, only one bear.
2 bears.
The other bear ran away.
I wasn't talking about the other bear.
I figured that one.
Except that you only turn into him when you're raging.
But you can still pull it. He's really strong.
Oh, that's
left.
true.
Yeah.
Okay, so are y'all gonna start pulling it back to the town?
And look,
I can just see Beta sitting on the bench whipping Illikin, hitting Illikin with a whip.
That's something Beta do.
So,
yeah, Illikin's gonna make sure the goblin's restrained, and then he's gonna throw him in the back of the cart, and he's going to help Theron with making sure the polar bear's strapped back onto the cart so they can help pull it back to the town.
Alrighty. So now we will theater of the mind this. Y'all get everything hooked up. Illikin, you grab the remaining straps and you tie them around your waist, I guess.
Sure.
And
Ties like a
standing
belt.
side by side with the bear, the two of you turn the wagon around and start making your way back to town. I imagine the others are either pushing it, well, Beta and Jem are probably riding it. So Theron,
yes,
what are
I'm
you
helping I'm helping turn the wagon around and get it ready, so I can then try to set up some way for Fluffy to have a chew toy on the way, using one of the goblins.
It is really late. Are y'all sure you want to go back now, or do you want to sleep in the wagon? It is a covered wagon, by the way.
That's a good point.
All right, well then let's.
Were the goblins near, like, are we near any kind of encampment? Were they close to getting to camp or cave?
No, they were trying to drag the wagon toward a big stone overhang, like a boulder,
Sure.
to try to get shelter from the wind, and park the wagon and then sleep in the wagon. They would have left the bears outside.
Okay.
But
Well,
there
that's
are
what Illikin-
bodies all around.
Okay. Illikin points that out to everyone. If we want to take cover, we could probably go over there.
Then let's do that.
Okay, inside the wagon is a tiny little stove and a lot of barrels of wine, flammable wine. Goblins ain't real smart, obviously. Nanner, nanner. And ale. Kegs of ale.
What kind of wine do you drink that's flammable?
I don't know nothing about wine. Is wine flammable? Oh, now you show up, Fox. I needed reroll points so badly. And we're ending for the night.
Sucks to suck.
Oh, man.
But Peter, you had reroll points.
What?
Let me some reroll points were used for you.
Oh, yeah, to ruin my rolls.
I'll plead the fifth on that one.
So, y'all make camp for the night, huddling inside the wagon with the non-flammable wine and ale.
Bedible will retreat to his fishbowl, and Blippity will climb up to the overhang and hang out as a rock, keeping watch.
Okay.
Oh,
So Blippity can keep watch all night that way, right?
Yes, you can.
So Peter, would this constitute a long rest or a short rest?
It will constitute a long rest, and this is where we're going to end it for tonight. And in the morning, we will assume that you all make your way back to town, and it'll take most of the day. So by the time you get back to town, I would say it would be dusk. Because it took you most of the day to get this far. You might go a little faster because of the wagon and stuff, but not a whole lot faster. So, anyways, you now have a pet bear for the party.
Yeah.
Zem and Theron can fight over it.
do we, does this count as quest complete, Peter? Or do we still need to play it out?
Yes, it counts. You can take a long rest, and congratulations, everybody leveled to level 4.
Huzzah!
And you will get paid a reward when you get back to town next session.
Okay. So obliged, Peter.
We're covering our own ale.
Well, the dwarves. Of course, you're going to have to pay the dwarves for bringing the ale as far as they did. Hazard pay and all that.
Why are we paying the dwarves lost it? Why are we paying them for
Well, it was
it?
already paid for.
Yeah, it was already paid for.
Oh, yeah, okay, I'll say that.
You've already
He's trying to run us out of business already. He's like, oh, you gotta pay for that too.
Well, you got 3
Wow.
platinum. That's 30 gold pieces right there.
That's evidence.
If you say so.
It is.
At the moment, it is evidence. And we have a witness also that we have to finish
So-
interrogating. But we'll deal with that next time.
I don't want Billy
Yeah.
Bob Joe Brown Jr. to jump in here and take over saying goodnight. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in. If you are watching us on demand, remember this show airs on Twitch at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time at D&D Play 20. Well, twitch.tv/D&D Play 20. Yeah, that's it. Also, you can check out our shop and get some cool merchandise. Support us because we're poor. And Belvedere wants to be able to do this full time, and he's such a great DM that we want him to do it full time. Even though he rolls a lot of crits and kills my characters all the time.
can't pimp me out after you already told everybody I wasn't available.
For now, we just want to get him on a live stream DMing. Which reminds me, Legends of Methus will not air tomorrow night. The DM is feeling ill, and we wish her a speedy recovery. In addition to that, you may have noticed that Yara was not played tonight. She did show up, but she was looking very sick. So we gave her the boot and said, go get some sleep. And that is why Tallulah and Yara were not playing tonight. And
just a reminder, we are off next week, last week of the month, but we'll pick you back up and see you in 2 weeks.
Yes, first week of the month. Next month, yeah. And do we play Lost Dwarfs this Thursday?
No, it is Dragon Hordes this Thursday.
I'm sorry, but that is called ABL Saga. Which is DM'd by our wonderful Illican Raza.
Just like this one's called Crystal Shards.
Yeah, whatever. That was the code name for it, you know. Actually, Dragonlance is the one that had the code name, wasn't it?
So yeah, some ABR Saga on Thursday, followed by some Session 0 on Sunday.
Oh! Don't forget, Wildmount on Monday. And Gameplay 1. Are you playing Monday? Or is it
yes.
bi-weekly now?
We will be playing Monday, not streamed on Twitch. But yeah, we're going to fight some cultists of Asmodeus, so always a fun time.
So if you join our Discord on Monday at, I think, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, you can enter the gameplay channel on our Discord, and as long as you're on mute and your video is turned off, you can listen into the game. I did last night, and I loved it. I lasted until probably near the end because I was passing out and had to go to bed. But it's awesome. Let me tell you, Belvedere here, Beta, is the best DM. He's not mediocre at all.
No. Don't.
He is.
Don't raise the bar that high.
He's just modest, okay? But also on Monday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time in Gameplay 2 is the 0 session for Dragonlance, Shadow of the Dragon Queen.
I thought maybe there's some Radiant Citadel, but it's the Dragonlance. That's exciting.
It is Session 0, which will not be streamed. I'll probably record it to put up for subscribers only on Twitch. But there it is. And then we return. We do not return next Tuesday. Oops, close one. Just so everybody knows, we take the last week off, just like Critical Role. Anyways, I think that's it, guys. I think that's it.
Oh. Nice.
Wow. Bye.
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 Thanks.
Tune in next time.
How do I turn this thing off? Thank you for joining us. Have a wonderful week. Enjoy your end of month.